Yeah, we have breaking news about Rico. We do have a producer, boots on the ground. That Icon, you there?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. So tell the people the update of what's going on.
Well, we hashtag free Rico. So good news, Rico is now free. He was ROR. He's currently at the bus station. I mean the bus stop right now. I'm actually going to walk over to him to see if he would like to give his statement. To see if he
Okay.
would like to speak to the Wiley show. Okay. So
Okay.
I'm walking to him now, and you're on speakerphone. Hey Rico, I'm good. So I'm a producer with the Wiley show. So Wiley is live right now. So
Are you for
speak
this?
to Wiley.
Okay, that's what's up. Hey, how you doing?
Hey,
You're on speakerphone.
Rico, how are you
Okay.
feeling?
I'm okay. I'm just trying to get home now. I got to come back onto court on this on the 30th. No taxi, no. So I got
Okay.
to come back on the 30th of September.
The 30th of September. Yes.
Yeah. So right now I got to go back to the precinct. I got to get my phone
Your property.
and my property, and then I got to try to find where did they put my dog because they took my dog to an animal shelter. So I got to find where my dog is at.
So you're able to get your dog back. Do you have any like? Did they give you any notice for you not to
No, they didn't. They didn't say anything. They just
could go back on your social media platform? And
yeah,
I was a witness. They did give a shout out to his platform,
yeah.
the Rico Show Report.
Okay, yes, they did.
Okay.
I didn't even know that was you because that was you. You was like,
I thought they needed to give you paperwork. No,
no, that's the only thing that they
because they
gave.
said that you have to check in with the CJS. Or you want to double check before you leave?
Nah, this only paperwork that they gave
Yeah, but
me.
they didn't tell you to sit.
They told me until my lawyer was finished that he'd give me a bus card, a bus
A
ticket.
metric card. You're eligible for a metric card.
Yeah, but I was gonna try to just watch the house. I'm just ready to get the fuck up out of
put you on
there.
the train. But yeah, everyone is saying free Rico, so you are popular on the YouTube street.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, he live now.
Yeah, I'm live
Oh,
now.
okay.
so
Yeah.
your fans
So shout out to everybody that free Rico. I appreciate that and the Wally show.
for your video got a lot of views.
Yeah, I'm not even worried about that. I'm just worried about getting the fuck up out of here and going back home and getting my dog.
Could you talk to Wiley about, because I was also here yesterday, so this is my second day at Rico's report arraignment. Could you tell Wiley how is the treatment? How have they been treating you inside? Is it freezing cold?
It's
Is it
freezing. It's cold. It's fucking here. The 110 precinct is bullshit. They treated us like fucking animals. Okay, they did not give us no water yesterday in 100-degree weather, 90-degree weather in that bitch. They did not give us no water, no food, no nothing. We ended up having food and water once they transported me here yesterday at 5 o'clock p.m.
Yes, so they kept you at the precinct from once they left your house
from 6:30 from 6:30 in the morning all the way to
5,
5.
like I mentioned yesterday, guys.
Yeah. And once I got down here at 5 o'clock, 5:30 or whatever, then that's when they did put us all in a one cell in a bull cell, like maybe 8 people of us in there, and then that's when they proceeded to give us water, a cheese and bread sandwich. That's about it. And then this morning we ate cereal and an orange. But here they cells are nice and cool, which I love because of air conditioning. But the 110 precinct, no.
So I know this is the Wiley show, so I want to say this. Rico, what are you going to do to change from now on, being that you know you do have haters? So
absolutely have haters.
So you have to keep in mind, whatever you do not show it online, because people are going to consistently call just to nag you because they know your weak spot.
At this point in time, I'm just taking a break from YouTube after all of this. Just because I know that people don't like me. It's not because I'm scared of anything, but I'm just want to just take a break from my personal health because my health is in jeopardy right now.
Oh, not take 100% break, because you do have supporters out there, and you do they do show you support via Cash App. Plug your Cash App. Make sure that they
Yes, hit my Cash App, y'all, because I showed you a pack of cigarettes, which I need a cigarette right now. So, hit my Cash App, $DEYONTAB, $DEYONTAB, as in boy.
show Rico some love, y'all.
Yes,
Rico
please.
some love.
And this is surprising because I didn't know nothing about the Wiley show or nothing about
And
it.
I can say this: Rico is the first to see the icon from New York.
Yes.
Oh, the icon. What? Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Rico is the first to see the icon from New York. Yeah.
The Wiley show, you and your producer.
Yeah, I'm a producer, long-time producer from the Wiley show.
My bartender's still out there. Okay, throw some beer, really motion.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm here. Like I said, Wiley, I was gonna come back in the morning. You know,
It's good.
Update. We got the update. Rico's free.
It's good that he's free. He did say he will get the dog back, but I'm glad he said he's going to take a break from YouTube. So I think that's will be best because you know how people are.
Yeah, I got to get my dog back. I got to just find out where shelter he's at. So that's why I got to go back up to the precinct because they had the dog at the precinct.
Yeah.
110 precinct. So I don't know where my baby is at.
Okay.
The dog, they did say the dog was at the precinct when the video was going out. They said they're going to take the dog to the precinct. So I don't know if it's still there.
They're going to bring the dog to the precinct, but they can't hold the dog at the precinct.
Yeah, they told me that they can't hold the dog at the precinct, so they took it to a shelter. And I don't know what shelter he's at. So
do you have your paperwork, your property? You don't have to show me, but you have. They didn't give you no paperwork? So where's your cell phone? You left it in your house.
Everything is at the 110 precinct.
Yeah, but they're supposed to give you a sheet of itemized what they have. They didn't do that?
No, this is what they gave me here because I don't have any property here.
Okay.
And that's it. My ID, but my property is all at the precinct.
Okay. Yeah, so you just have to go to the precinct.
I'm trying to figure out how do I get there from here.
Yeah, I'll help you out how to get there.
I was just gonna walk down Queens Boulevard to my house. I know my house is not that far, maybe an hour walk. But I was gonna walk down.
An hour, Rico? You might as well take the bus.
I don't know where I'm at. But shit, that's why I'm waiting on here, so I know I can get on the bus. Saying, hey, I just got out of jail.
Yeah.
Get on the bus. But shout out to all of my peoples, and shout out to the icon.
The icon. The overseer.
It's like a Teresa moment when Teresa got out of jail.
Okay.
Someone said in the chat, tell him to call the precinct. They will tell him where the dog is. So when he go there, I think he will ask them up.
Yeah, he's going to actually head to the precinct now. He's going to do what he has to do. Like I said, I just wanted Wiley to break the story that Rico is free. You know.
Now, mind you, Icon was there.
Talking about you on YouTube.
Go ahead, Icon.
No, I didn't hear what you said. What you said?
I said you was there since you went there last night and woke up early in the morning to go back again.
I was here yesterday since 4.
Put me on this bus so I can.
Yeah.
That way I can at least get to the house.
Okay.
And once I get to the house, I can get my tablet. Then I can go back to the precinct.
Okay. Yes, I'm gonna put Rico on the bus.
Thank you so much.
No worries.
So he's definitely going to put him on the bus so he can be there, so he can go back to the precinct. You guys, this is exclusive. So when people said we didn't care about Rico, we did care about Rico at all. We care about Rico. Rico is grown. Many people tried to talk to Rico. We had Jay Wilson tried to talk to Rico. I tried to talk to Rico. And I did watch the live. And also Sean Bradley did an open Zoom. And he said it should have just took a phone call, but many people did try to talk to Rico and everything. But it's good that he's out. That it was no bail amount and $250,000. That he was out. He was ROR, and it was a blessing that he's ROR because he deserved it. He deserved to be out.
Hello.
You know? Yes. Can you still hear me, Icon? Icon, you there?
Yes, I am.
And so we said we was going to be there, boots on the ground, and Icon just went. We didn't tell Icon to go. Icon was like, hey, I'm going. And I said, oh, I mean, he just told me he was already there. And so we did the video. I went to sleep. I took my medicine last night and I went to sleep and I woke up at 7 a.m. It's 7:51 right now. And I said, hey, I want to make sure Rico is good that he's out free because being in jail is not a good feeling. When I was in jail for about 3 months. And so it wasn't a good feeling at all. So, yeah, me personally, I wouldn't try to get the dog back, but Rico is grown. He loves his dog. But me personally, I wouldn't want to because I don't want to give the girl something to talk about because these people on the B sector, they always trying to find a way to like dog you out and all that type of stuff. And, you know, I talk my ish, but I had the Walmart situation and they still talk about the Walmart situation. I had the library situation. They still talk about the library situation. When I was researching the Walmart situation, it was a white lady. Get into this, you guys. Called me a MAGA supporter that went crazy and all types of stuff. It was a white lady that covered the content. So I would never be able to live that down. The only thing I could do now is to be the change, you know, make sure that I'm on the medicine and make sure that we in therapy and everything because you don't want to continue to have those type of crash outs. So that's why we don't do the 5,000 or 6,000 hour live. They said that they keep the dog. Well, right now he says he's going to see where the dog is at. Little Mama Obama, they said they're going to see where the dog is at. That's what Rico said. That he said that the dog is at a shelter, but he don't know which shelter that the dog is at. So he's trying to go back and get his dog back. And Icon is there to make sure he get on the bus. Let me know when he's on the bus, Icon.
He's on the bus. I'm actually on the bus with him. I'll ride down.
Oh, okay. He's on the bus with him right now, getting to the precinct and everything. And I know people is watching, but he's free. And many people on these YouTube streets was talking about Rico, doing videos about Rico, saying that it was the dog. You know, we need justice for the dog. But if it's an issue, then just encourage him not to have one. You know, he don't need police intervention because if, say, for instance, if something was done to the dog, then just remove the dog from the house and don't arrest nobody, put him in jail because it's hard out here. But the police, in my humble opinion, they worked in error. They should have just removed the dog and not Rico because we don't need people to get records for something so simple like, okay, we could just remove the dog because the dog is still breathing. The dog don't have no broken bones. He did explain to the police officer and said, hey, he said the dog is missing fur, but Rico said, hey, I got the dog from this shelter and it came like that. So that's why you have to make sure you have your paperwork in order so you can show the people. So when he go back to court,
even a copy of the paperwork.
Yeah, he need to show the judge and say, hey, I got this dog from the shelter and it was already like that. So he may need to go back to the shelter if he don't have that and write it and get it from the people and say, yes, the dog is missing fur. Because I believe when you go to the shelter, they do write down marks on the dog and they do keep that. They probably keep that type of documentation.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm saying that it would be great. So he said he have to go back to court. When do you have to go back to court, Icon?
You said the 30th, right? Go back to court. No, the court. When you have to go back to court? The 30th of September.
He had to go back on the 30th of September. We just gonna pray for him and stuff like that. And he says he's gonna take a break on YouTube because the 30th of September, not the 30th of today, the 30th of September. And he was released today. Correct. Yes. So, like I said, for the people that just joining in, one of my producers did go down to the courthouse. Is there with Rico on the bus with Rico to make sure he get there to the precinct. And everything, and
pick up his property, his keys, his wallet, his phone.
Get his property, his keys, his wallet, and the phone. And thank God that he was able to get his keys.
Yeah, give me 1 second, Riley. Hold on.
Okay. So he's doing something there. That's true, Riley. When I received paperwork and pictures. So he really needs to show his evidence to say, hey, the dog. Doing that, and they said tell Rico to ignore KRN and the haters, please. And you have this man following Wiley. This is sad. No, he had to get on the bus. He needed money to get on the bus, and we had a producer there that concerned and to make sure he get there because if he didn't have the bus fare, he would have to walk all the way to his house or to the precinct and stuff like that. So we have somebody to make sure he get on the bus safely. So because if he didn't have that, because they didn't give him no bus card, I don't believe. So that's why the producer was like, "Well, listen, I can pitch in and do it." And also
So
last
we're
night,
saying the 60 to the 72.
okay. So yeah, the producer is definitely there. I said this is wonderful, and I see y'all in here. He don't have his Metro card. Thank you, Daily Dose of Jazz. It's Metro card because if when you go to the precinct, they keep all your property there. They don't take your property with you. What was that? I'm sorry. So we are live, but the police did not have to continue that.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's not just go in, but no, we do a show because we have to let the people know because Rico is known in this B sector, and this is news.
Did your family know that you? That's what we was worried, like Yeah, so his family member didn't. Yesterday, someone called. Where you were sitting at outside, where the restaurant was at, where you were sitting at, and where I was at in that hallway. Someone called, act like it was your mother, the B sector. But yeah, he said his family didn't know. So
his family didn't know. So the official
charge.
So the official charge, you guys. Give me a second. It was we have the official charge there. It was I'm gonna just go up because I did see the official charge. Give me 1 second. So the official charge was a penal code AM 353. That was the official charge. AM 353 was the official charge.
New York Penal Code, because
New York Penal Code AM 353. Yeah. That was the official. That was the official code. That was official code. So we are definitely have boots on the ground here. This is breaking news. We have been covering this because on yesterday morning, I had got multiple texts and calls and everything like that. So what do that code mean? That code means like animal cruelty, and that's the penal code in New York. Because he living in New York, it was animal cruelty. That's it's a misdemeanor that he was charged with, you guys. But he was ROR, so that means he can go out on his own without paying any money. So that's a blessing. And it was a judge yesterday that was letting people ROR out, and it was a very nice judge. How was the judge this morning, Icon?
It was a male judge this morning. He seems pretty cool. In my humble opinion, I believe he could be T, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah.
Okay, so they say they are not helping him; they're exploiting him. No, we are not. We are helping and bringing awareness. So because this is YouTube, he's a YouTuber, and just like we talk 1-on-1, came to my court case, covered the court case. Went live and all of that. You're a YouTuber, and people have to say once you on camera, you go viral. You are a public figure. What people would be concerned about your, what people would be concerned about you on YouTube and see how you're doing. So I'm just there to support. They say you are supporting him, stopping Wiley. No, I'm not. We just have
what they said.
They said you are exploiting him. I'm like, no. If this was like on a major scale, then you have CNN, then you have MSNBC, then you have ABC, all type of stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So yeah, we ain't playing it. Yeah. So we don't mind y'all talking. Just don't be trying to come in and try to roast me, child. Unless you hit the link and we can have a conversation.
And I'm sure if anybody else was close to New York or wasn't working today would have been here to show support as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Like a lot of people can't do it because, they have to go to work. A lot of people have to go to work and stuff like that. I know in New York.
Now, push come to shove, if it got extended to tomorrow, unfortunately, I wouldn't have been able to attend because I work tomorrow. I was just off today and yesterday. So I said, why not? I was bored. So I said, let me just come out.
So yeah, so I did watch Jadon live this morning, and she was saying that Sean was live, and he said it should have just been a phone call. And I'm gonna get more into what Jadon was saying, but they said Wiley with the charge, the shelter going to give him the dog back, or is he have to wait for the September 30th court date? I believe that
that's to be
that.
that's
Go ahead, Icon.
that's to be discussed. I mean, we have to find out. That's why he's going to take action now.
Yeah, we have to find out and stuff like that. Absolutely.
They didn't say you can't get the dog back, right? Yeah. So wherever it is, then get the dog. Because honestly speaking, as soon as he came out from the back and approached the judge, and once they said ROR, I ran because I have to turn my phone off. So I ran outside to break the news.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was looking forward to it. I put my alarm clock on because I have to go, alarm clock on. And if I had any appointments and stuff to do, I wouldn't be able to get there and all of that. But today I was like, okay, I have time. I have Icon there. Now you won't be able to hear part of me, so I'll repeat what she said. So you can hear what she said, so I'll repeat it because you won't be able to hear.
Hey,
Proud of me.
Hey, tell Icon I said, hey, babe.
Proud of me said, hey, babe, to you, Icon.
Hey, proud of me.
So, yeah, no, I had to come up here because not y'all in the chat talking about, stop, you're exploiting Rico. Okay, did you have this energy last year when people were exploiting Wiley on the internet?
Sure did.
Hello? Y'all pick and choose who y'all want to advocate for. Talking about somebody exploiting Rico. How? Did Wiley obtain the footage of Rico being arrested and was playing it and kicking and cackling and laughing and joking about the situation? Did he do that? Because that's exploitation. But that's what y'all did when Wiley was going through his episode last year. Did you advocate for him? Did you tell people, oh my God, don't play this video. Don't do that. You're exploiting him. Did y'all have that energy for Storm and all of them? Did not and those people?
Yeah. So what she talking about? She just talking about YouTubers, period.
Yeah.
Simple First Lady said, child, don't do all that for one person. But y'all doing all that for Rico. Why? Hello? Talk back to me in this chat.
I heard that. So Icon is with Rico again. For people that just hear, Rico is free. Rico is free, so we are definitely there. Rico is free, so we are definitely there for that. Moderators, y'all can keep the chat.
I'm gonna ask Rico if he's willing to. I'm gonna ask Rico if he's willing to come on your station, on your YouTube station once he gets settled in today to do official, interview. Would you like to do that to Wiley? He said, yeah, he'll do that.
Okay,
once
cool.
Once he gets settled, get his phone. Yeah. Yeah, no problem. Yeah. Whenever you get settled, yeah.
Yeah, whenever you get settled and stuff, yeah, absolutely.
But of course, Jay Wilson gonna probably want you to go on his page, go on the Wiley show. Yeah. You don't have to throw shade to Brother Jay.
So yeah, this open chat, we're not worried about what the comments are saying, negative comments, stuff like that, because it's free promo. Y'all know that they don't get under my skin. I've heard it all. Yes. So as long as y'all not cussing, as long as y'all not doxing, y'all can comment. I know how y'all operate because we need for promo. It's 276 of y'all in the building. Make sure y'all click that like button. It's 282 of y'all in the building. Make sure y'all click that like button as well. Okay.
I can't believe she went off on the whole chat because when Sebi said that. First of all, I didn't go off on y'all.
Yeah, she's just making a statement. Yeah, it said Brianna, he just got released, and Wiley producer assists him to pick up his belongings from the precinct. That is tell Rico to get paid first. That's what Deidre said. They said Hood News said, I support you, Wiley. Thank you so very much for coming in the chat. This is early in the morning on my end. So Rico was there since since yesterday morning, and they released him today. So this is, and the police was correct. He said you will see the judge, you will be released. So that wasn't a lie. He
Yeah.
told the
And
truth.
they have up to 72 hours to hold you in New York. They have up to 72 hours to hold
They
you.
got up to 72 hours to hold you in New York.
Yeah.
They uppity said Team Wiley. We do have DJ in the chat. She said Wiley should get the exclusive first. Yeah, because I was like, man, like when I slept real good, but some told me, I said, let me get up because Icon was texting me, and I said, let me get up, let me wash my face, let me get myself together because I have to go get a haircut. But I said, you know what? Before I try to get a haircut, let me cover this case first because I can always get a haircut on Saturday. So
So sorry to cut you off, Wiley. I'm just gonna put Rico on the phone once again so he can let the people know that he is free.
Okay.
So they don't think this is clickbait.
Okay.
Hold on. Let's just let the newcomers on the show.
Hello.
Go ahead, Icons. Go ahead, Rico. Let the people know that you're free.
Okay. Yes. So this is #Rico Reports. I am free as today. I would like to shout out to the Wiley Show, all the producers, and my subscribers to it, my supporters as well, the bartenders, customers, and the chat. I am free right now. I go back to court on September 30th this year in the morning time. So yeah, I appreciate just having my freedom back because it was disgusting in there, especially the precinct that I was in. It was very disgusting. It was very rude to me and to the females that was in there. They would not give us no water. They didn't have no fan in there. It was 90-degree weather, super hot yesterday, which is super hot today. They treated us like worse than animals. At least animals, they gave my dog water and food. They didn't give us anything at that precinct until they transferred me down here to Queens Courthouse or whatever. But other than that, I'm just grateful for the ones that do support Rico and that did say #Free Rico and do support me. I want to say shout out to y'all. I really do appreciate it. Even though I do have haters that did this to me or, for to hurt me in that type of way. I won't even mention them because God is going to deal with them in the outcome. So whatever that they try to do to try to harm me and my dog or whatever, they got their day coming. But I do want to say I appreciate everybody that is supporting Rico in this matter. And I'm on my way right now to go get my property, my phone, and my keys to my apartment so that way I can go and figure out where my dog is. So once I get my property from there, I will ask them and proceed to them, where's my dog? And then hopefully they give me information about where my dog is. And then I'll be getting my dog and then I go to my apartment today. And then that way I can do a live further show with you. So right now I'm with the icon right now of New York. And I didn't even know that he was here, so that was surprising to me. Because I just came out the courthouse, and I know they told me to wait on a lawyer to get a bus ticket, but I'm just like, fuck all that. I don't have time to be waiting. I was just going to walk. And then that's when he popped up, and here I am on a broadcast with the Wiley Show.
There we go. So so people is definitely is praying for Rico as well. People is definitely in the chat. Y'all heard him for Rico. Someone said he sounds so humble and clear-minded. Yeah, once you get out of jail, you're gonna be humble and clear-minded. Because I remember when I had got out of jail for 3 months, I was humble and clear-minded. I was scared to even come back on YouTube. And probably had to encourage me to come back. Go ahead, Icon.
And I just
Go ahead,
feel
Rico.
like the person that did it and tried to really do this, because I gotta call my job. I could have possibly lost my job out of this. I kept saying that. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't see my caseworker yesterday. I have to do all that follow-up for some bullshit because of a hater. But like I said, God got him and he got his day. And that's all I gotta say with that, period. If he thought the shit was funny, but baby, God got your day. You can get them numbers, you can get them clicks and views now. How long is it gonna last? Because God see everything. And you're the same dirt you try to do to me, somebody is going to do to you. And that's all I got to say on that.
I heard that. They're definitely there.
All right, so I'm gonna give the phone back to Icon.
Okay.
All right.
All
Thank
right.
you guys. I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you. Thank you
Hit
so
my
very
cash
much.
app too. $DEYONTAB. $DEYONTAB. Okay, so I give me some cigarettes.
All right. So make sure y'all post his cash app in the building. Prada. I don't know if you posted it already. I'm about to bring another special guest on, a friend of the show, a supporter. We do have Miss Uppity there. We do have Icon with Rico, boots on the ground. We also have Prada. Uppity, did you want to say something? Rico won't be able to hear you, Uppity, but I'll try to repeat what you say. So
Okay, yeah, you could tell him this. I don't know if he got a pro bono lawyer. If he went late at night, more than likely he got a pro bono lawyer, or even what you call it, legal aid. They both are really good. I would advise him to get advice from them first, because a lot of some people are genuinely supporting you, but most of the people is really against Roman, not so much in support of you. So you want to get advice from your attorney and referrals and see what you can do. And then the things that your supporters can help, make sure they do that, because it's already at this point. You should have enough transparency with YouTube, and try to get referrals from your attorney. And your attorney may have places that your supporters can call to back you up, but I wouldn't just be going off of YouTube lawyers. So if you got a pro bono attorney, or Legal Aid got a bunch of agencies, but if you got like a pro bono attorney, they usually got agencies that they work with. So you might want to listen to them.
Uppity was saying that you need to listen to your attorney, try to get a pro bono attorney as well, and don't be listening to like the YouTube attorneys, because there's a lot of people that will be on your side, and it's a lot of people that's not on your side. So she was just saying, make sure that you check with your attorney. So that would be the public defender, if you can't afford an attorney as well. Icon there.
All right, Lady Wiley, I'm outside. Okay. I'm gonna talk to you later.
All right, thank you, Uppity. Icon, did they say that the attorney would give the bus card, but he didn't want to wait for that? So that would have been like a public defender.
Yeah, I didn't get to stay for that.
Okay.
Because I was just ready just to get out of there, to be honest. Because they was supposed to give me a free bus ticket so I can get on the bus and stuff.
Okay.
I just didn't feel like being there, especially I was there for the whole 24 hours. And I'm funky as hell, sweaty, in a bullpen with like 15 other people, other men. Half of them don't speak English and stuff like that. So I was just ready just to get the hell up out of there, to be honest. So as long as I go back on the court on the 28th, then I would know who my attorney is. But here goes Icon again, if you wanted to speak with Icon. Well, I know he's speaking with someone right now, though.
Okay. And we definitely have Icon, boots on the ground there. Also, we have Prada, she's here as well, commenting on the situation as well. You guys, this is considered the beef sector. A lot of people were saying that the beef sector is changing. It's new people on the beef sector. But again, people like Icon, who is a long-term viewer of all of YouTube, know like these are YouTube. He have seen a lot. Even on Bingo, there has been a lot of stuff on Bingo with people pulling up to people's houses and doxing.
But right now, like I said, the beef between me and that person didn't even have to go that far.
No, it hasn't. I agree.
Leave me and my dog the hell alone. Because he want to try to make a coin out of this. And again, this is affecting my real life because it's going to be on my record for one. But they already said Deontay Rico Barber doesn't have any prior, no crime here in New York City. All that shit I lived back in Detroit in 2016. So why is the motherfucker trying to fuck up my motherfucking record for nothing? For some bullshit. And for me to possibly lose my job, because now I'm going to have to call my job to let them know, because this is no call, no show to them. I can't get in contact with nobody. So, yes, this is my interjecting into my real fucking life over a motherfucking dog because he didn't like what happened. And especially when I met this dude in person. No, I just feel like there's some shady shit and it's taking it too far. And I'm not even going to say it. I just say I'm just like, I had to right here. Okay, I'm sorry, you guys. We passed the stop.
Okay, we definitely
We
here.
passed the side. Here you go. Okay. I'm sorry, I had missed the stop.
All right, he missed the stop. We definitely there with Rico.
Q70.
Wiley, ask him to repeat his cash app so we can put the correct one in the chat.
Okay, Rico, can you repeat your cash app?
You say you gotta go? Okay. No, I'm still on the phone.
Yeah, Rico, can you repeat your cash app?
My cash app is $DEYONTA B as in boy, all together. DEYONTA B as in boy, all together. So Deontay B.
Yeah, Deontay
My
B.
first
Let me
name
put it.
and last initial.
Okay, first name, last initial. There y'all go. Y'all have it. Okay, thank you to the moderators here for posting it as well. And people have it in there. Y'all give to him, whether it's like $5 or $10 a piece to give to him.
Yeah, because that'll help give me a cigarette or two once I get my property. Right now, I can't do anything because I don't have my phone.
Yeah.
But I know we're not too far from my apartment right now. But I'm trying to get to the precinct so I can get my keys so I can get into my apartment.
Yeah, definitely want to get your keys. Definitely want to get your keys there.
I know exactly where we at, though.
Okay. We do have Jadon in the building as well. Yes, Deontay B is his cash out.
Right, this is a nice neighborhood. That's why I say motherfuckers want to try to fuck up my shit because I live in a better neighborhood than Brooklyn. I love Brooklyn, I still do, but this is more of a nice area. So they want to try to get me put out, lose my job, lose housing, lose every fucking thing because bitches don't like me. That shit is sick.
He's definitely there. And yeah, Queens is way better. That's what they also Jazz said. Queens is way better. Yeah, it looked like it's a good area. Definitely. And he says
yes, the area where I live in is very clean. Very it's much better than the area I was living in.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So he's definitely there. Jesus said it's sick and it's not funny. We definitely have that. They say I said he could lose everything of what Karen did. That's what another comment said in the chat. So we do have people in the chat there. That was the icon. Did speak to Rico, was there for Rico. Prada, can you still hear me?
Yes.
This is something that Rico was there. I don't think Rico deserved it because this was no situation like the whole situation with Deni. This was a totally different situation. So it was good that the judge said, you can get ROR. You know what I mean? You don't have to pay the bill. That's Icon is calling back. Second, you guys. Hey, Icon. Icon.
Hey, I was paying for something on my phone and the phone got cut off. Sorry about that. I'm putting back on the phone.
Okay. Okay, we have Icon there. Hey, Tracy, I see you in the building. Icon did go to the court.
Hey, Sneaky Link.
He was released this morning, you guys, so he is free.
I'm just happy that man didn't lose.
Yes, shout out to Tracy Cakes, my baby Tracy. So this is just like her because I didn't like Tracy going to jail, none of that stuff neither. So shout out to my baby Tracy as well.
He says, shout out to his baby Tracy as well. Tracy is definitely in the chat. Another, for the people that don't know anything about the B sector, Tracy is a long-term OG B sector content creator. We also have J Don, long-term B sector content creator. We also have another creator in the chat, the Sneaky Link, also is in the chat as well. Long-term supporter and creator on the chat, supporter of the Wiley Show. So we do have people that is in the building. So right now he's going to check. From my understanding, Rico, you're going to check to see if you can get the dog back.
Yes, I'm on my way to the precinct right now. Shout out to all the content creators first in the building, in the chat that support Rico, J. Don. I think you said seek acknowledgement, Miss Pizarro. So shout out to all the creators.
Yeah.
For one. So right now I am on my way to the precinct right now so I can get my property, get my keys, get my phone, and see where did they take my dog to, because they told me that they took the dog yesterday, from my understanding, to a shelter. So I got to find out what shelter they took him to, go there, show them what happened and things like that, and get my dog. That's what I'm on my.
Yeah, they said tell him top of announcing that. Rico already announced that. They said thanks for the great coverage, Wiley. No, thank you. We do have Prada here as well. And the producer was very concerned over here. We was very concerned about Rico. We did release a public statement saying pray for Rico, and y'all prayers will answer because he was released today. And so when I talked to Icon last night, he said the judge was nice, was letting everybody out ROR, and then the judge wasn't mean this morning. It was a male judge mean this morning. And shout out to Icon for even going there last night, even showing up today, this morning, to be there for Rico and putting him on the bus to make sure he get to his destination safe. This is definitely breaking news because many people were talking about it as well in this B sector. I know a lot of people is even talking about, we do have a little update about Deni, that it wasn't 2 charges, it was just 1 charge. So he didn't. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Wiley, not.
Yeah, not just. I know that you and Deni was going back and forth and stuff like that, AP too. So what happened with him too as well?
He skipped bail. He was ROR, but he didn't show up to court, so they put a bench warrant.
Tell him for how much, Wiley?
For $250,000.
Woo! That's a lot. But I think if you pay like 10%, then it'd be like what, 250 or something?
No, I think it's 25.
It would be like 2,500.
25,000.
The 25,000. I'm sorry, I don't know why I said 2,500. 25,000. Because people come saying 2,500. No, it's 25,000, child. Man.
Oh,
and if y'all want more information about Deni and the court document, Miss Deni Robinson, I mean, she been on it, calling them and all. She did more reporting than me. Yes, they said $250,000, so that would be $25,000. Lord, okay. I see Uppity in here. So yeah, he had to do 10% of that. But I don't think he had it because he's still in jail. So if he had it, he would have been out.
Uppity Negro Goddess. Rico said the dog is at a shelter.
What would you say, Rico?
Okay.
And I think Rico do not have a long rap sheet.
No, I don't, because I'm not a criminal.
Yeah.
I don't do dumb shit. I don't have no previous history or no dog abuse, animal abuse, or fighting or anything like that since I've been down here for 4 years. And so this was really pissing me off because since I've been here in New York, I have not gotten into any trouble. I haven't gotten into any trouble since I left Detroit, Michigan. And that's been 10 years ago. So people really, 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 really trying to press me to have a rep sheet that I don't have.
Yes, I can see your messages, you guys. I can see your messages and everything. I'm trying to stay focused on Rico. I see your messages. We did drop the link. We're trying to make sure that Rico get all his information out because Rico is free. Again, Rico is free. He's a free man. And we prayed for Rico on last night. We did it on the live. And also we requested that other people to pray as well in the situation. So we are live. We are live when it comes to stuff like that. Uppity said, I don't want to be on my just a big enough target being a supporter. Yes, he's definitely a supporter of the Uppity, definitely a supporter of the show, been a supporter of the show for years. So we definitely cleared that up. Also, we have somebody else backstage. Hello, you live on the air.
Wow.
Okay, go ahead, Icon. One second. Icon and Rico is talking. Go ahead. What would you say, Icon?
Oh no, I was just you say one second.
Hello.
What would you say, Rico? I'm sorry, but y'all saying something? I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh no, I was saying that I remember Icon from way back in the day before a content creator, before I came a content creator. He was calling into your show, just like Stunner. Stunner, shout out to Stunner too. Another B sector legendary content subscriber as well. So I remember him from way back in the day from calling into the Wiley show. So that's why I said any exclusives, everything I will give to you, point blank period, because the producers came here to check up on me and here with right now for this exclusive. So shout out to the Wiley show.
Yeah, thank you so much for that. Even though we could be a little shady to Rico, Rico could cuss me out. It's still love there. We do Rico, you won't be able to hear these people, so I'll repeat what they said. First, I'm gonna start with you, Gigi. Anything that you want to say to Rico, and I'll just repeat what you said because he won't be able to hear you. Gigi, you there? DJ, go ahead, Rico. I'm sorry.
No, you said did I want to give any last words or something?
No, somebody is backstage want to talk, so but you won't be able to hear them. I will have to repeat it. Let me bring Miss Deidre on, and then I'm gonna bring her on so she can say something. I'll repeat it, and I'm gonna bring the other person on. Deidre.
Hey, it's me. Thank you.
Yeah, go ahead, sis. Did you want to say something towards Rico? He won't be able to hear you, so I have to repeat what you say.
It's okay. I just want him to keep his movements private.
Yes. So Deidre told you, Rico, to keep your movements private. Anything else, Deidre, you wanted to say? I'm sorry, sis. I just have to repeat.
No, go ahead. Did he hear you?
Yeah, he heard me. Go ahead.
Okay. And can we please start being so critical? This is definitely original beef sector. Okay. And I'm glad that Icon is there. Thank you, Icon, for stepping up to the plate. And basically, that's all I needed to say. Hashtag 313.
Deidre said,
I don't know if you try to repeat all that.
She want to thank Rico. She want to thank Icon for being there. And she said, hashtag 313. Go ahead, Deidre. I'm sorry.
That's it. I just want him to be safe.
And Deidre said, Rico, to you, Rico, she just wants you to be safe. Thank you, Deidre, for that. Also, we have another person up on here, Miss Miss Sis. Is that Miss OT? Miss Olden. How you pronounce your name, sister? I don't want to mess it up. Hello? You backstage? I can't hear you. It said Miss OTHENOTARY. Do you want to say something? I think you got to plug your mic up because I can't hear you. Plug your mic up. Yeah, Rico is free. Okay, so I couldn't hear that person. Prada, you still there?
Yeah.
So they said, but what are y'all proud of being in the sector? Some people know it's not for me. You know, it's best like if you do the B side, do a little light. Don't let it get to you because when I saw the video with Jay Wilson, he was trying to encourage Rico. Rico was upset. Rico came on this live. He was upset as well. So we was trying to encourage him. A lot of people was trying to encourage him. We do have somebody else backstage. So let me see if we can bring them on. Give me 1 second. Miss Oates, hello?
Wiley, that's my Cash App handle. This is the Miss O. Can you tell Rico that I've been the one trying to call him?
Okay. You said this TMO? You said TMO, ma'am?
What? She said it's Miss O.
Oh, Miss O. Okay. So Rico, he's gathering his stuff, and I get him back on the line. And I let him know he don't have his phone, sis. So once he get his phone, you can talk to him. He don't have his phone.
I know he doesn't. So I told him when he gets the phone, tell him to call me.
Okay, I will.
He'll see the missed calls. I thought he was up.
Oh no, he had hung up because they moving around. They moving around. But I let him know.
No, he called on he was talking to Wiley on the phone, and Wiley had the phone on.
Yeah, he was talking to me on the phone. So he wasn't talking to me on StreamYard. He was talking to me on the phone and stuff like that. And we want to thank the producers for making it possible for me to get a laptop to do the show. Because we're really good. Because we run the show like a news show and like a broadcast where we talk about celebrity gossip. We talk about everything. Anything, because with Prada sits over 20-some stories a day. We talk about B sector stuff. So I talk about B sector stuff. I talk about celebrity gossip stuff. Now, when I talk about B sector stuff, I have to do a lot of explaining, like who is uppity. I have to explain who that is because you may not know. Who is Tracy? I'm going to have to explain who Tracy is. You may not know. Who is Deidre? I'm going to have to explain who Deidre is. You may not know. And I make it entertaining so the audience be entertained and stuff. And also bringing new people to the sector that maybe not know about the sector, or the old school people or the new people, regardless of it, or to know who J Don is. And we explain who J Don is as well. So she definitely was in the chat as well. And J Don brought up a point that it's people, she was talking about how people discipline their dogs and how to congratulate 37,000 subscribers. Thank you. And that type of situation. But people, we all have to be careful what we put on this app because it will be used against you. When the Walmart situation was coming, they was listening to all the video, the security footage, the videos on YouTube, everything. And once they saw them people outside, they was like, oh my God, the people is leaving the Walmart. So people is going to talk about you. And it is nobody you can blame but yourself when you got to take full accountability when it comes. We do have Icon. I can't give me 1 second. Hello, Icon. Hello.
Oh, hey. So the area that we were, the signal is bad. So sorry about that.
Okay. So Rico, TMO we did have people that was calling you. TMO said they was calling Rico, so people was calling.
Wait, he can't hear. Say it.
TMO, I don't know if you know who TMO is. She said she was trying to call you, so she said call her back.
Yeah, I gotta get my phone.
I know. That's what I told her. I was just letting you know. So you would be getting a lot of missed calls because you know a lot of people was probably calling and everything because they're just waking up to the news. So the people that are just coming in, Rico.
Oh no, we're getting in an Uber. We're getting in an Uber.
Oh, okay, they're getting in the Uber, you guys. So Rico is live, free. He is free. Thank you all for your prayers. And he was released ROR this morning, and that means he do not have to pay any bail amount, which is a blessing. Again, we had people praying. We prayed last night, and I slept real good. You know, when you pray, you're gonna sleep real good because whatever you pray for somebody else, God gonna make sure you good too because you're doing the right Christian thing. So I slept really good last night, and woke up this morning really, really good. And so it's definitely good live. And then, you know, last night before I went to sleep, I was up there watching the whole thing about Sweetie Pies with Tim Norman for all the stuff he did to his nephew. I was up there watching that last night. So it's real good. But people were praying for him. You may not see the people in the chat because, you know, people be in the bushes that watch this stuff and say, hey, I'm going to definitely pray. How long? I was locked up for like 4 months. Like 3 months? I think it was 3 months. And I spent my birthday in jail.
And I'm telling you, jail is nothing to play with.
No,
it's not a fun place to be. And they treat you like crap, literally crap.
Amen. Especially it all depends on where you at. Because when the jail that I was in, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It was clean. The food was nasty. It was disgusting, but it wasn't like a bad rundown place. If that makes sense, the roof wasn't leaking. When the toilets did stopped up, they
had mold up in there.
Oh my God.
And all that stuff. So it was nasty. New York. I'm sorry, but the jails are nasty and filthy here. They treat you like crap. They don't give you any water, whether you thirsty, dehydrated, and not in 90-degree weather, and it was hot in there with no fan. So just imagine how I was feeling yesterday. Like it was crazy.
Wow, that's Rico's story there. He explaining it about the condition of the jail, and also you have to be careful being in New York because it was a case where a person was arrested and they lost their life behind bars. It was a woman, and Attorney Ben Crump is actually investigating that with the family. So you have to be very, very careful. I know we always heard about the case with Sandra Bland. She was another African-American woman that lost her life when she was in police custody. Yeah, so they said I was in the same jail They have a women's side, so that's what Sally's saying. Shout out, good morning. We also have a long-term Wiley Shows producer that been here for a while, Regina. She used to be Regina Hair Salon, and she was the first sponsor of Two Men and a Lady. We also have her in the chat as well. So people are just watching. So the people that just coming in, he was ROR this morning, meaning he can go out on his own, so you don't have to worry about paying no bill amount. He is free. And he's definitely checking some things out. So we definitely pray for him, and definitely praying that he also can keep his job as well, because, times is hard. And it's not easy coming for a job now because they're not really hiring like they used to. So we definitely praying for that as well. Also, we have another producer in the chat that's been here for a couple of weeks. Very faithful in the chat. Patty, good morning, Wiley, and chat. DJ said, please subscribe, like, and share.
Good morning, Patty.
As well. Again, this is breaking news. Rico is free. So the people that's out there, Rico is a free man. And because many people were saying that, and Rico is employed, and he was saying even it's a job back, because, it's not easy getting a job now. And for you to get a job, you want to keep it. People.
Yeah, because people kept saying that, I'm living off the government, and he don't work, he ain't got no job. So once I finally got a job, let me do my job. Let me keep a job. Let me not just sit around on Section 8 or housing authority and stuff like that. People should respect that. You know what I'm saying? And no, I don't bring my job information on here because of things like this happening. People, they will call your job, just like they called my job when I was in Virginia. So I learned not to bring that online anymore. But yes,
absolutely,
this will affect my livelihood, because now I got a call to let them know what had happened, went to jail, and see if I can keep my job.
I hear you on that. But he said, I told you it was hot, Wiley. Y'all don't listen. I watch a lot of jail stories. I know people that being. Well, my experience when I was in jail, it wasn't hot. It was cold. I mean, that AC was blasting. But he's speaking about his experience in New York. And obviously New York did get it together with their jails and with their precincts, and really put some AC in the summertime. Because even Deni was talking about the conditions of the jails in New York. Also, I see Miss Barbara. I see you on camera, Miss Barbara, so they won't be able to see you because I do have some phone information. I can't put it on the screen. So, Miss Barbara, I'm going to bring you on, but I'm just trying to wait till Rico gets set and everything. I'll bring you on, but they won't be able to see you on camera. I do see you on camera. They won't be able to see you because I do have private information I can't show on screen because we do have Rico on the phone. Okay. So I can't show that. So
yeah, we're in an Uber right now on our way to the precinct. So I can get my thing.
Okay. So we do have Miss Barbara here. Miss Barbara, I'm going to bring you on so you can talk as well. Miss Barbara is from New York City. She is a long-term Wiley Show producer. Miss Barbara, what you have to say this morning? And good morning to you.
Good morning to you, Wiley. I just wanted to show you how God works. This donut head had said something horrible, putting my children's name in the same sentence as DIE. You understand? And I got on my platform because I was going to send myself straight to prison and not pass go. But the Holy Spirit got a hold of me, and I was able to catch myself, and I made a video. You understand? And I just need you to check out, if you have the time, just a tiny bit of this video, because it's everything with this jackass is going through.
Okay, and she's talking, for the people that just joined in, Ms. Barbara is talking about Deni, because Deni was arrested. He's in jail right now for battery, and he jumped bail. So they had to put a bench warrant. His bail amount is $250,000. Ms. Barbara is talking about how Deni came after her grandchild, posted it on the internet, and Ms. Barbara's responded to that. Go ahead, Ms. Barbara.
Okay, now I want you to just check out the prediction. Call you that. This was.
Yeah, but we don't have to play the theme, Ms. Barbara. We still busy with the Rico stuff. We'll send people to your page, Ms. Barbara. You don't have to play the theme. You don't have to play the thing because we talking about Rico. Because we already know about your situation, Ms. Barbara. You don't have to play the thing because they won't be able to hear it. Because we got like a lot of stuff playing and stuff like that.
They won't be able to hear it because I just wanted you, Wiley. I spent a lot of time, a lot of years on your panel. You need me.
Yes, you have.
You need to relieve this stress off of my chest. You understand?
Well, ma'am, how I release it off your chest, I'm gonna just pray for you and everything. I don't need to hear what you
Okay,
said to
because
relieve it off your chest.
on the video, it just predicts how he went to jail. I told his ass he was going to go to jail and everything. Everything he's going through right now, I told him he was going to go through.
She said every time she told that that Deni was going to go to jail, Deni is in jail. A lot of people celebrating that Deni is in jail because of
the video name is Twitch. Beware of this fickle-minded fool. Just go to my page. You see his face twice.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to promote my page. I just want people to know.
I understand you was trying to get your big one back because he was talking about your grandchild. We understand that, Miss Barbara. But Miss Barbara, Rico was talking about the conditions of the jails in New York. Is that a city problem, or is that a state problem, or is that a county problem?
All of the
I would
above.
say it's the state problem.
All of the above. In New York, and Rico needs to understand this, that it's a mayor race coming up, and this is why it's so important to vote in the right people when it comes to that, because for those reasons. Y'all have a race in November. You got Eric Adams running for re-election. You got y'all former governor running for mayor as well. So y'all need to participate in that, because jail conditions, housing condition, it's all political. So you have to make sure you have the right folks in there to really help. And because I'm going through a thing here, and I always talk to my people, whether it's the Congress, whether it's the senator, and I get on the phone and I talk to them. Those are your representatives. They get paid to represent you. You are a constituent. So make sure you participate.
Quickly, let me say.
Give me 1 second, Ms. Barbara. I want to read this comment. I do see Tracy in there as well. So I'm going to drop the link for Tracy. If Tracy want to say something, I want to drop the link for any of the content creators that's here that want to drop the link, that want to say something to Rico, they can. We did have Ms. Deidre coming on. We did have Uppity coming on. And we have Ms. Barbara on here. Because I don't know if Ms. Barbara know anything about Rico. I've heard of the Rico reports. So you need to subscribe to him, Ms. Barbara, if you haven't heard of him. So Comey isn't running for mayor anymore. Okay, I stand corrected. Comey isn't running for mayor anymore. Thank you, because he was a bad choice anyway. Because he got kicked out he got
Cuomo, not Comey. There is a person named Comey.
Cuomo. I'm sorry. Did I say Comey? Oh, Cuomo. I'm sorry.
Yes.
That's and his brother is his brother works for News Nation now, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Chris.
So yeah.
I'm not voting for that Indian. That's for damn sure, for Trump to blow our ass up. Blow us up.
Yeah, so I
So
definitely
who are you going to vote for, Ms. Barbara?
Not for Mayor Adams. I got him almost arrested. He had to close the door.
They could still hear me.
Okay, give me 1 second, Ms. Barbara. Rico is talking. Go ahead, Rico.
Oh, I wanted to just say, if they can still hear me, I would like to thank everybody giving me their support and their prayers, because it most definitely was needed in this situation. And I appreciate all that. And God bless you guys tenfold. I learned my lesson. I learned my mistake. And I would change things differently on my platform moving forward from today, because I'm not trying to get into any more legal trouble than I already been past my legal trouble back in Michigan over 10 years ago. So I want to say shout out and just still keep praying for me too as well. And pray that I still have my job.
Definitely pray that you still have his job. We're definitely going to pray to the Father that you still can keep your job as well. We do have. Go ahead.
He was saying that you prayed for me on the end of your show last night.
I did. I prayed on the end of the show last night because we was all concerned. Because I'm like, this, we could make our little fun, do a little content, but when it's time for prayer, it's time for prayer, because somebody prayed for me. And for me to survive, I've been through a whole lot in the jail, so I know how you feel when you have your freedom taken and you can't move around free, because when you behind that cell, you behind that cell. We also have somebody else backstage. I believe that was Tara. Hello, caller.
Greetings, Wiley. Can you hear me?
Can you speak up a little bit so I can hear you?
Can you hear me, Wiley?
Okay, I can hear you. Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. I just wanted to say thank you for this great coverage. I wanted to say shouts out to Icon for standing in the paint. She did that. And also, I wanted to say congratulations, Rico. All praises be to you. You're out of jail. Hallelujah. You're free. All right.
Yes. Thank you. So
Have a
Tara
good one.
said, congratulations, hallelujah, Rico, you free. And she said, shout out to the icon. I have to repeat what you
Yes,
said because they can't hear you because they're on the phone. Anything else you want to
Yeah, I
add?
can't hear them.
Okay. Tara said, shout out to Rico, you free. Praise the Lord. And she said, shout out to icon. That's what Miss Tara said. You guys who are just joining in, Rico is free. He was RR this morning. He is free. And this is definitely breaking news. So the people that are just joining in, I know a lot of people are getting up on their way to work. Some people is working already from home and viewing the Wiley Show. So make sure y'all thumbs up. Make sure y'all share. Thumbs up. It's 354 people. What I'm saying on my end. Make sure y'all click that like button as well. Deidre is sending hearts to Icon. Thank you, Miss Deidre. Another long-term subscriber and viewer, and that's why we made her a moderator. She had been here supporting the show. And so I asked her, I said, hey, do you want to moderate? And she agreed. I don't think I asked her. I just mod her up. They said, yes, thank you, Wiley. Great coverage, Wiley, and producers. Yes. And so with Icon, he has been very faithful to the Wiley Show. He's the one that went to the comedy club and posted the Wiley Show flyers everywhere when we was having our thing with Flame Monroe. She was upset about that. They took the flyers down. The Icon went back and put the flyers back up in New York. With spreading the love all about it. Icon also went to the Deni trial, and he said, shout out to the Wiley Show. Shout out to the Wiley Show. And many people thought that I was in New York. I was like, no, I'm not in New York, but one of the producers are. People said, why do you call the people the producers? Well, my cousin, Mr. Flakes, he was like, what you gonna call your audience? I said, I'm calling my audience the producer because Whitney Williams called her audience what? Her co-host? Did she call her audience a co-host? So I said, I'm gonna call my people the producers. I think Sean Bradley, he called his people the club chat. And I believe Jay Wilson called his people the Rider Lives. Tracy called her people the Tracy's Pieces. So I said, I'm gonna call my people the producers. Because they produce the tea, and definitely for what Prada does, because she just sent me over some stories to talk about as well. So they said, praise the Lord for someone that was released that committed a crime, something else. No, it's not, because people need to learn.
Basically, the producers help produce the show.
Yeah, the producers help produce the show. I hope next time someone lay hands on dude and help and on dude, the police help him. But yeah, you have to pray. People make mistakes, and you shouldn't be defined by your mistakes. So it's okay to pray. I've had people to pray for their loved ones when they was getting heavy sentencing for drugs. It was a lady in my church. She was praying for years for her son to be released. And then President Obama I think it was President Obama or President Trump, they changed some stuff. They commuted his sentence, and he was able to get out for free. So prayers do work. So it's okay to pray for anybody, for any situation you want to pray for your loved ones when it comes to that. We definitely have Miss Barbara. Did you want to say something, Miss Barbara?
Yes, I wanted to give, I can't even read her name, Della Helen, money sign, Della Hella. She's telling me to move.
Deidre Helena.
Okay. Deidre Helena.
Deidre Helena, thank you, Prada. She's telling me to move on and move past. I want to thank her for. Hold on. I want to thank her for that good advice. But I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you something. I want to tell you something. When a person pushes you almost to the edge where you almost going to lose your life, you understand what I'm saying? And you get rescued by God making a spiritual action. No one could tell, like she said, no one could tell her how to feel when that jackass was talking about her. No one. It's hard for a person to receive, move on when you almost got taken out. You understand what I'm saying? And I just thank God, like I seen a certain person that this person came after stating how they was. Let me just be quiet. Let me just be quiet for a second.
Okay.
I kind of they're still there. I know Miss Barbara is still upset because Deni did say something about her grandchild. She's talking about Deni, you guys. And an update on Deni, he's still in jail, and he have not been released. We do have, for my source about Deni, they said this. Yes, when I was told Deni was being his usual evil self, being disrespectful to the court, the judge, everyone there, plus the fact that he tried to go to Brazil to live with another man while he had an open case because the judge to trump up the bail. We are not sure yet if it will be increased to a felony yet, but I can tell you he's calling any and everybody to help him and still being evil and rude. And at the same time, I won't speak to any other bloggers. I sent the other blogger last night because of what he had done with his family. But I actually sent it to you first, and I thought you weren't available to get the story out at the time.
Okay.
But thank you. Go ahead. Go ahead, Rico. I'm sorry.
All right. So I'm outside the precinct right now, so I'm going to give the phone back to
Okay,
Icon.
go ahead. You phone back to Icon. Thank you for that.
So we the precinct.
Yes.
Property.
Okay. Do you have an ID on you?
Okay, we definitely have them boots on the ground. He's definitely getting some help as well. So we definitely praying. Also, I want to thank God for people watching the live this morning. I know it's early, you guys. I know I look rough. I got to get a haircut. And we definitely have a wish list so we can get an HD webcam. So make sure y'all hit up the wish list. We put socks on there, underwears on there. We put gym clothes on there. I put a new pair of shoes. So when I go back on my daily runs and walks, I won't mess up because I need another pair of shoes so I won't mess up my thing. Icon, he's a very private person. He's not gonna want his cash out, his information out. He's a very private person.
Wiley, did you see this comment from Black Phoenix? It says he definitely did something else new, referring to Denot, because at the time they booked him. Someone called on him, and the police realized the warrant when they asked for his ID. I don't know, Black Phoenix. He might be onto something because they were saying it was very strange at the time the police picked him up. They picked him up at 10:45.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Icon is speaking. Go ahead, Icon. I'm sorry, Prada.
So Rico is currently at the 110 precinct, inquiring about his property and also the dog. Obviously, like New York City and just like the government official treat the citizens like shit. And that's the big thing that we need to like have a resolution for. It's crazy. Like, what are you here for? Why is he explaining to an officer that's outside the damn door why we can't go inside? This is crazy.
Wow, it is crazy. So it's
and
not
almost cursed out a white shirt earlier today while at court, but I had to, my composure because I wanted to find out the information about Rico. So she looked at it and cursed her out. It's a white shirt, right? It's a white shirt, right?
Who is it? Oh, the white shirt. That's a sergeant.
Yeah.
So it's closed. So they not letting him in to get his stuff.
No. He just he took Rico ID and paperwork inside. So it's just
okay. That's good.
I guess
so he can get his stuff. I'm like, child. And then just imagine if he didn't have no bus pass. That means he would have had to walk. And
it's crazy, and they're entitled to give you fare. How can someone be locked up and get ROR? They don't have any money, and to hop the train or bus and then get arrested. This is crazy.
Yes, I definitely hear you. Just that we do cover the big news. We did a whole show yesterday. And I drop it in the chat so you can be clarified. We did talk about the big news because Prada sent me over 14 stories, and I will definitely. Send it in the chat here. You can definitely check it out for yourself. We did a whole live on 1 second. What was the live about? We did a live about Deni filing a new motion. We talked about the T app. We talked about all that type of stuff. So I will drop that in the chat and you can check it out for yourself. But of course, it will get more popularity for B-Search stuff because it's a whole community, a sector of people that view this content. So I would definitely drop it in the chat so you can definitely see it. So give me a second. I'll drop it in the chat so you can see it, Justin, so you can be aware of it as well for that, because we definitely covered that as well. I see y'all in the chat. I see y'all in here. All right, because early in the morning he didn't even have a shirt on. Yeah, because when he was arrested. So yes, let me send it. Let me drop it in the chat. So if you want to check that out, you can check that out. For that, thank you. There we getting the stuff. We do have Miss Barbara on. Shout out to Miss Barbara for her support, for supporting the show. And she was very upset what Deni said about her grandchild. But look at God. He said that. And shortly after, days later, he was arrested for what he said. You know, God don't like when you talk about God's children, especially little children. God do not like that at all.
Yeah.
Icon,
and especially special needs.
That's my only point.
That.
Excuse me. That's my only point. That's why I wanted y'all to listen to the video because of this reason.
I said also
one second, Miss Barbara. Yeah. Icon said something. What would you say, Icon?
No, I'm saying also special needs. You cannot make fun of special needs child.
Also, Icon said you can't make fun of special needs children as well, so you can't make fun of that as well. Yeah,
exactly. And my whole video was how
so he has to wait.
My grandchild is autistic.
Oh, wait 1 second, Miss Barbara. Go ahead, Icon. I'm gonna let you get your point across, Miss Barbara. We just trying to resolve this issue with Rico before we bring you on and talk about Deni and that whole situation. Okay, we definitely there. Okay, Icon.
Yes, I'm here.
I'm gonna let Ms. Barbara talk for about 30 seconds to a minute. She's gonna talk about Deni a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead, Ms. Barbara.
I could call you back in when once he receives his property.
Okay, you can just call me back. Okay, I'm still on live.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, Ms. Barbara, go ahead.
I just really thank God for the victory because if you listen to the prophecy, the video was all about. If you listen to the video, it was all about him putting kids' names in his mouth and where it was going to lead him to. You understand? Because I was listening to a lot of bloggers speak of this, and one blogger spoke of it.
Miss Barbara, tilt your camera down. We can't really see you.
Did she want her camera down? Oh, okay, there we go. Go ahead, Ms. Barbara.
I just thank God. You don't understand, Wiley, how upset I was. Okay, and it's taking everything in me not to put a kite out on him.
But he's in jail, Ms. Barbara, so he got his karma.
Let me tell you what a kite is. A kite is a message sent to the jails. That's what a kite is. Okay? Because if the kite get out that he was talking about Blueface, baby, and all kinds of children, he's done. So it took everything in me to not to do that. And it's taken everything in me to not to do that. That's what I wanted to say. And I just thank God for people sharing forgiveness and mercy over these internets. And I was able to listen. I'm all packed up in this house. That's why I always be on oh my God. You don't understand. That's what I'm just trying to say. Don't play with people, kids. Don't play. So nobody had to put themselves in prison. Nobody had to implicate themselves. He was handled. And that's why when I listened to my video again, I said, look at God. Look at God. Everything that needed to be done was done, except evil. I didn't put no kite out on him because 1 second, my peoples are upstate. They're not in no counties. You understand? So what if the word got out? They would have him for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's all I got to say. In them jails. In them jails. But let's hope. See, that's why I'm saying I got to pray for my soul. Because I got to pray because I still want people to find out in them jails. And I know what will happen. So that's why I got to pray. I'm going to be judged for that. I'm going to be judged for that. That's why I got to calm down. Because victory is for God. Revenge is for God. And look what he did. He took that jackass and set him right in jail. Because God knew how upset I was. And everything. Because I told, as mad as I was, when I made the video, I still told him, because he was bragging about how he was going to go to court and cuss the judge out again. Because he bragged about how he cussed that judge out. Okay? So I try to give him a message. Look, whatever you do, get your legal aid lawyer and ask that judge for forgiveness. Don't piss that judge off. Because if you go trying to defend yourself, you're going to get hung. But it was all how he was the greatest lawyer of them all and how he was going to defend himself. So on my video, I said, I can't wait till this day. I can't wait till your day in court, bitch. Because I don't want to curse at all, please. I can't wait till you get your day in court because you're going to get exactly what you deserve. And the video was such a prediction that God fought my battles. I didn't have to do anything. Because if I went to crying to all of my peoples and riffraffs and gutter rats and low lives, it would be no lives. That's it. So that I can't play with the people that I deal with. So he can't play with people, kids' names in their mouth. You never know where you'll wind up. And right now you are sitting duck. Not only that, all week he was talking about Krishan Rock baby. All week he was calling that baby the R word. All week he was going hard. And now you going hard, and now you in the LA jail where Bloods and Crips is, my man. You in the LA jail, and you talking about
yes. So I'm gonna give the people a little background story. What you're talking about? She's talking about another YouTuber named Deni that was arrested on Sunday night, I believe it was Sunday night. And Deni, before he was arrested, he was talking about Miss Barbara. If you see her, the messenger and spiritual army, the lady that's on the air, talking about her grandchild. He also was talking about AT2 family as well. We did, one of AT2 family members did reach out, and they did comment, and they said, thank you for being so nice. He was talking about his children as well. But like that next day at 10:45 on Sunday, he was arrested. He also talked about Deidre, and she said he's a professional victim, and he was arrested. His bail amount for Deni is $250,000.
Yes, I want to thank God for that testimony too, because y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. You can't play with everybody. Don't play with my grandchild because she's autistic. And every day I get upset about it. Every day I worry about her life. And I would, I swear on that. Stop for months. Just stop it. For real. So that's why I backed off. I backed off because I'm not playing. I'm not playing because the truth hurts. You understand? When you see your babies suffering every day, and it hurts. I will be a misery that will want company. I will be a misery that will want company. So leave my grandchildren's name out of your mouth. That's it. As far as my kids is concerned, as far as me concerned, call me what you want. I laugh at it. But what I worry about is that I'm not here and somebody might harm my baby. You understand? Wicked people. That's what I worry about. What am I going to do when I'm not here to look out for my baby? You understand? So it's very sensitive. It's very sensitive, but this is a testimony of joy because God gave me the victory. God gave me the victory instead of me sitting down who is in LA and how to get this done. Because I'm not the one. Okay? I'm not the one. And I just thank God that I'm not on the phone. Yo, who y'all know in LA jail? Yo, get the word out. Yo, get this, because it could be done. You understand? It could be done. Oh, yo, what? Oh, yo, we going. Yeah. So watch your mouth. People don't understand. People need to watch their mouth when it come down to people, kids. And that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to give the testimony of the victory of God handling the vet battle. That's it. God handled everything. Because I was able to just say what God wanted me to say to him. And God handled everything. God proved everything. God proved to this. So regardless whether people want to think it wasn't because I was talking about no kids. No, everything you was doing got you where you need to be. And that's all I got to say. And y'all going to see me really looking good. I'm looking broke, busted, and disgusted. That's all right. Be looking good in my new crib. We all packed up in here.
Okay, you're definitely saying that for that. Also, we want to thank and shout out to people that had sent me a cash app as well. Thank you for your support because we definitely need it. Like I said, we have 3 more months to build up to get our own place. We're looking at a couple of situations, whether it's my own place or whether it's a room for rent or something like that. We definitely keep you up for that. We do have a wish list for just clothes and socks and underwear and stuff like that. We didn't put too much stuff on there because I don't have my own spot. So that's the only 3 items that we put on. I think we put the camera on there, the webcam, so it could be much, much clearer. And then we also put another pair of gym shoes on there as well, because when I do my runs, going back out running to lose this weight, I don't want to mess up one pair of shoes and be out there barefoot, because I can't have that. Rico is free for the B section people that just joined in.
What size is your shoe? Because
14
oh
wide.
my God, you 14. Because the way they dress in New York, you understand, they buy shoes like cookies and cupcakes. They don't, if once it get a crease, they don't even wear it no more. And I'm always giving away shoes that these kids and my family members wear 1-2 times. You know what I'm saying? Always throwing, but you 14, I don't got nobody 14. You 14.
Yeah, I'm big. Yeah, because I went to the Goodwill and they didn't have my size. They said,
you
son,
can't even find those shoes in the regular store your size.
Yeah, so give me a second while I put the wish list on there. I thought I sent it to the moderators, but I'll post it.
And I did want to address some of the comments telling Miss Barbara to move on. So much like the way that he attacked Deirdre and AT2's family, he also attacked Miss Barbara and her family that way. So I just ask that y'all understand exactly what it was that he told her about her grandchildren and herself, and just kind of take that into consideration, and just maybe place yourself in their shoes and think about how they might feel about that happening to them. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for that, Prada. And I don't snitch them up. I stitch them up. And I don't make threats. I make promises, okay? Don't play with me. I'm a promise. Trust and believe. I got a record of being a promise.
Okay, we definitely hear your point there. Prada, I'm going to send you the wish list so you can post it in the chat. I sent it to you. Let me actually drop it in the chat. I'm trying to find this whole thing on Facebook. It don't really be showing my when I'm live. Give me a second. And send me the link. Send me today's link to the YouTube. Send it to my page so I can see. Hold on. Because why did it showing that I'm live on here? Why isn't it showing? Oh yeah, it's showing it now. I got it. Because I'm gonna post it in the chat and I'm gonna pin it so you all can have it. But Miss Barbara is definitely all right. Thank you. Miss Barbara is definitely upset about it. And if somebody talk about your kids, you will hold on to it too. I know people saying calm down, but
it's on the internet where everybody can look and see. You know what I'm saying? It's not, this isn't something that was done in person. She can't go down the street to his house, and have a word with him. They're in 2 completely different states. And like I said, he did all of this over the internet.
Yeah, all over the internet. And he's in jail.
These were kids involved, by the way. Exactly. It's not an adult to adult type of situation. He came for these people's children and grandchildren.
He don't know who, where, what. You understand? You don't know, baby. You don't know. You better stop.
Oh, Rico got his phone. Let me drop the link for Rico. Rico got his phone. And he's back. And thank God he was at okay. Thank God he's back. I'll drop the link.
And Deirdre is at peace with him being in jail.
Yes. And then if anybody else don't feel comfortable hitting the link, we also have a call-in number.
Okay, let's talk about something different. Let me jump out of that.
Give me 1 second, Miss Barbara.
Okay. I just want to say one thing.
Gonna come on, and then we'll let you say, because I know you're gonna say a whole lot, and then make sure y'all share, thumbs up the live. We have the number here. We also have the link here, and we also, if anybody want to call in, we also have a call-in number as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So Miss Barbara, until Rico call in, what do you have to say, Miss Barbara?
Anybody remember Black Ink? The show Black Ink?
Yes, we remember Black Ink. Okay. I never watched it, but I remember it.
Caesar.
Okay. Oh, 1 second. We got Rico coming on. Rico.
Okay. Yeah, this is for Rico to hear.
Yes, I'm gonna
give let Rico speak, Miss Barbara. Go ahead, Rico. Rico.
Yes, can you guys hear me fine?
Oh yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Okay. Yeah, so first of all, I would like to shout out to the icon. Very much, I'm blessed. I did not know that he would show up on the Wiley behalf, the Wiley show behalf. So I would like to shout out to him for, first of all, for being down there, number one, coming here, giving me a lift in an Uber to come to the precinct to get my things. I just spoken with him. They gave me the ASPACA number where they took him to. They said they would call me back in a few today to let me, to go from there to get my dog. So I'm on my way right now, walking to the house because the precinct is literally like 15 minutes away from the house. So I'm walking there now. And shout out to everybody that had prayers for me. Deidre, D Miss O, Jay Don, all the content creators, Tracy, everybody. I love y'all so very much. I really, really do from the bottom of my heart. And shout out to everybody that was really praying for me because it was a real messed up situation that can affect my life and put things on my record that doesn't need to be there. So I would like to shout out to them and to the Wiley show as well. Even though we got our beef or whatever, but I still have love for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and I appreciate that for having love for me too.
Yes. So I'm just glad that Rico is free. Go ahead, Rico. That said you want to share? Because I know you busy.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to say.
Okay. So we thank Rico for coming on.
That's all I wanted to say with that. I just wanted to join into the show.
Yes. So
I can see the comments and stuff like that. But I'm on my way to the house now.
Okay.
Okay. I wanted to let Rico hear this story about Caesar. He's from you in New York, Rico, right now? He's in New York?
Yeah.
Okay. So he know about
Yes, I am. I'm in Queens, New York.
Okay. He know about Caesar. You understand? Let me tell you how the city and the government feel about dogs and human beings. Caesar went in the shower with his teenage daughter naked and beat her in that shower, right? Okay, fine. Nothing was done about that. But when Caesar was outside with that daggone dog and them dogs was fighting and he picked up that chair to try to get the dogs from, fighting one another, his whole career was ruined. You understand what I'm saying? The whole career.
I remember that. Even with Michael Vick. You remember that?
Yeah. Michael Vick was dogfighting and everything. But let me tell you. Let me give you this advice. When you go to the ASPCA, tell the ASPCA that you under a cyber attack. Tell them, listen, I'm on the internet and people see me just try to swat my dog away. Explain that to the people. Y'all can investigate me because they might not want to give you your dog back. But if you go in there and you let them know that you were cyber bullied, because as soon as I said something about Section 8, baby, they had HPD was at my house the next day. Everybody was investigating me, but they got to already know I had myself investigated because Section 8 was trying to take my Section 8. So I already called every politician to investigate me. But that's just how the internet is. You understand? That's why I said, if I'm doing something for you, Wiley, stop running your damn mouth. Don't say nothing. What I do.
Ms. Barbara, you had already admitted that you paid for the stream. Ms. Barbara, don't do that.
No, I'm saying don't say nothing. All right, don't.
Ms. Barbara, you the one that came on here and admitted that you bought all this stuff for those people, Ms. Barbara.
Well, anyway, we know not to say no more. We know not to say.
I won't say no more in the future, but you had already
had everybody at my door.
But you had already said what you did.
Somebody called in all kinds of codes on my poor landlord. My poor landlord just spent a whole fortune getting rid of all his codes, and they called on him. It was terrible. I give less. But I'm just saying, so when you go there, let them know you were cyber bullied. You understand? And this is why they made such a big thing of it. Like, you could show they're gonna come to your house. They're gonna come to your house. They're gonna see that you got the things you need for your dog, and they're gonna give you your dog back. And as long as you let them know you were cyber bullied. Because if they think it's just somebody like called in because you abusive, that's going to hit them different.
Yes, and I did tell the judge that as well. They explained that I do have a YouTube channel, and I explained that to the judge. That I'm not very like on here. And yes, people from all outside of YouTube was calling on me. So yes, I will let them know that I was cyberbullying. Um,
Yeah,
and
yeah, you
just
got a
doing
better
things just to do things to me to harm me.
yeah, you got a better chance of getting your dog back. And once they see and when you see your dog, when they bring the dog in front of you, your dog is gonna want to lick and jump on you and show love to you.
Yes, because they saw that the police officer saw that even when they arrested
Yeah,
me. They saw that the dog was happy, jumping,
yeah.
licking on me. The dog did not even want to leave from my possession. And even when I was in the precinct where the dog was barking. My dog was barking because he's not used to being caged up. He used to being with me in the bed, laying down, all of that. So that stressed on the dog too as well
You
once he
got
got
your dog
bonded with
shots
me.
and everything. You got his shots and everything.
Yes, yes. Because
Okay,
I
bring him
adopted him
back.
from the ASPCA.
Rico,
Okay,
let
well,
me
bring him.
ask you this. Rico, is your dog a registered? Did you have him registered as a service animal?
He is that's the whole reason of me having a dog is to be a service animal. So
Yeah,
I
So
did,
if
companion,
you're,
companion, right? Companion, right?
yeah,
yeah, if you're able to get that documentation from your doctor, that should
It
also
costs like
help
a
as
hundred
well.
dollars. It costs money to get the documentation for the security pet. Costs like $100. Let them know that's your security pet, and you did not have the money to pay for the license.
okay. But
That's
the dog
understand.
is already licensed with and it has like a what is it, like a piece in his head, the little metal thing in his head.
A microchip?
Chip.
Yeah, a chip. He's
Chip.
already
Mhm.
chipped and stuff like that.
Okay, he's chipped. But what do you call those animals? Companion animals? Let them know that's your
They call
companion.
them emotional support animals,
You're
or
right, right.
Yes,
yeah.
yes. Hmm.
So
So I
you'll do.
will.
You know, you're gonna go tell them, look, this is my emotional support animal. I would never abuse my animal. I'm being cyber bullied on the internet and people calling in lies. My baby, I just shot my baby away. I just shooted him away, and they accuse me of beating him. And look what I'm going through. You know, my baby, my dog is up on the shots. You know, I learned that. My American gangsters told me you better know how to explain yourself. Because when you get in front of that judge, you better know how to explain yourself.
Yes, and I appreciate the advice so much. I appreciate all of you guys because this is the first time I ever had to go through this. You know what I'm saying? Even with the cat situation, that wasn't even brought up into the court. That was dropped. So they talking about with the cat and stuff like that. That's not even in the record. You know, that was dropped. But as far as my dog, they're pressing. But even when I was in jail, everybody in there started laughing. Like, come on now, everybody in here facing serious charges, but for YouTube stuff, like that's silly. That's silly. And that's just how it really is. Just for YouTube social media shit. I mean, that's very funny to a lot of people.
But Rico, you see my point when I said Caesar beat his daughter naked, and then
Yes.
when he did something to a dog, he lost everything. Like, make it make
Yeah.
sense. Can you explain that to me?
Explain it. They
I,
give dogs.
I was
I believe, Mama, and they have dogs have more rights than humans in some instances. You know, white people love their dogs. The society that make them laws, they really love their dogs. I believe they will arrest you more. And if, for a child, let's say for instance, if it's child abuse, they will arrest you faster abusing a dog than abusing your child.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
So you
Yes, Lord.
just brought it up when you talking about the Caesar incident. So, and
Mhm.
did he lose his career? Like, did the show get
Everything.
canceled after that? Yeah.
Everything. Millions of dollars. Everything. He had other shows connected to that. Everybody lost their bag because of that.
Yes. Definitely. Definitely. Wow, it's so good to have y'all on this morning. I know Rico, he's getting himself together and getting to his
I'm home
location.
right now. So I call you guys back as soon as I get in an apartment, but I'm just making it
Okay.
to my front door now. But
All right.
I'll call you guys back.
Okay. All
So
right.
why Rico didn't invite
No.
you to Wiley? It would have been better for you to find housing in New York City than where you at
Well,
in Las Vegas.
we talked about it and stuff like that. I'm seeing how it's going to go here in Las Vegas and stuff like that, right there. But I know they said, New York could have a little bit more services and stuff like that. And I was like, I talked to some people and we talking per se and see what our next move gonna be. And I'll make my decision in the next 3 months of what I want to do. I'll make my decision. Y'all, shout out. They said we just made it to 37,000 subscribers. So shout out to that. That's good news as well. They said the judge will look at his head. We have Deidre in the chat there. And a lot of people don't know Miss Barbara. Miss Barbara have been on YouTube for a long time. Somebody said, why did Caesar beat his daughter in the shower? I don't know. I don't know why he did that.
Well, I think he wanted her to clean up the kitchen. He wanted her to clean up. And so he went in there. You know how teenagers are. She's in the shower naked, and he beats his child naked in the shower. Nothing was done. The show went on. His checks went on. But baby, once he touched that doggy, he woke up in the morning. Everything was going just like my girlfriend when I lived upstate. She fell on hard times, and she wasn't feeding her dog properly. In fact, he was a little tiny skeleton, right? So when I went to her house, I said, "Oh my God, the dog is starving." She was like, "No, I gotta give him away. I gotta call the ASPCA." I said, girl, put that phone down, because sugar, you call the ASPCA, you getting arrested. Trust me, you gonna get arrested. I had just gave a dinner at Baptized Church of Jesus Christ, and I had a lot of ham left over and a lot of ham and food. We froze the ham, baby. I went and bought that dog some food, fed that dog some ham, and fattened that dog up. It took me like 2 weeks to fatten the dog up. So as soon as I fattened the dog up, she talking about how she was going to try. I said, I'm calling ACPCA right now to come get that daggone dog. So when they came in, them white folks was like, ooh, he's very healthy. I would have seen him in them bars. She would have got arrested.
Absolutely. Someone said that Rico is original Beast Hunter way before 2.0. We had brought J Down on the show and we were talking about that, and she was calling them not originals. She called them outsiders. And I was saying, hey, it's space for the outsiders for it. I would love for it for it to stay on YouTube, but it's human behavior. You can say keep it on YouTube, but it will never stay on YouTube, because even during that era with the BS, with the 5A's, with the Jay Wilsons, with the Uncle Tims, with the Sean Bradleys, with the Nicole Tyler, it will be way more. It was a way more stuff that was going on back in the day. So that will never change, because we can't change human behavior on the internet. We just can't. People may feel the docs and all that. You may say don't do it, but people still will do it. It's like you never change. You can scream it to the rooftop, never change it. And also you get mad and say, oh my God, these new people, y'all ain't original Beast Hunter, as though telling them to sit down. No, even if the new people tell the OG to sit down, no, this is YouTube. You don't own YouTube. Anybody can come on live. Prada can crack up her live and go live. Miss Barbara got her live to go live. We got Deidre can do her live and go live. Nobody can tell you to stop doing YouTube. Like, people definitely do YouTube. My sweet said, what's the latest on Deni? He's still in jail.
He in jail. Still got a bail of $250,000.
Up to $250,000. The bail have not went down. So
ain't nothing changed. That's the latest and the greatest.
I feel like I hit the lottery, my nigga.
Nothing changed.
He got a dime.
He's still locked up. Yeah.
And, that's what because someone had mentioned in the comments earlier that he has been calling everybody he knows and he's still being nasty and rude. Right. And that let me know he gonna be in there for a while. You in jail. No. You've been in jail for 3 days and you are still rude and nasty and nobody wants to help you.
No, baby, no. Trust and believe me, it's gonna be a whole different story. You can't be nasty and rude in jail. Wait, I really
No,
wish
you
you.
can't. You got to be nice.
Y'all
Because
keep
when I was
coming
there,
for that blue jacket. I'm
Because what's
weak.
gonna happen? He gonna have everybody feeling like they going straight to hell when them people do something to him in there.
because
For
I know
being
when I was acting up in jail, they put me in the psych ward piece, and I had to calm down. And once I calmed down, I was able to go to the mental health ward, where mainly people on the mental health unit, where all the people that's there have some mental issues, where it's schizophrenic, where it's bipolar, where you get your meds, nurses come bring your meds, and etc. So yeah, absolutely.
But
Oh
when
my
you
God.
representing yourself of a sound mind person, they don't know to put you in the mental ward and give you any
No.
medication. You messing with inmates, and when you messing with them inmates, like I can't wait till you tell a story about Krishan Rock baby and babies. I can't wait till you sit down and have a conversation.
Yeah, like he was really letting it be having, and then he
Jail.
always
Wiley,
think
are you
he's
gonna
this
give him
power
a phone
attorney.
call? Y'all gonna do a video call
Who
with
was
him?
that?
You gonna do a video call with him in
I,
jail?
I would ahead and do some content, get some clicks and views. Yeah, absolutely.
Except
What he told you last year, he would help you, but he can't.
It's the holidays.
Oh,
Did he say
well.
something like that? He surely did. Uh, hey, Deidre.
Hey
Hey,
everyone.
Deidre.
May I make a comment about
Please.
why I'm stating original beef sector? May I have
Go
that
ahead, sis.
moment,
Mhm.
please?
Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Uh-huh.
The reason why, for me, it's important because a lot of people, including LSA, is missing the original beef sector. And if it's going to turn into people attacking other people because they think we're weak, today is a demonstration of how the original beef sector got together and supported Rico. Okay? Stop saying it's nothing to brag about. Today is everything to brag about because we have, per y'all, black men going to jail. Well, one black man is in jail, gonna stay there because he belonged there. But Rico is a black man and don't deserve to belong there. What I witnessed was Rico disciplining his dog. And what Wiley said was, don't discipline your dog on camera. That's exactly what I said. It
It's me,
has
Wiley.
nothing to do with
Rico.
fighting.
It's me,
It
Wiley.
has, hey,
Okay.
Rico, it,
Hey,
it
baby.
has it has everything to do with us loving on Rico. If anybody knows their original beef sector history, Rico and Wiley will forever go back and forth. But this is a beautiful day because Wiley is not hating on Rico. Wiley is not doing replay loops on Rico standing in the hall talking to the police. Wiley is taking the high road. That's why it is something to brag about. That's why we need to designate ourselves as original. If y'all don't want to accept it, don't accept it. But don't come over here trying to taint what's going on. Close your mouth, jump offs. Close your mouth, House of Wilcox. This is what we're doing over here as producers, originals. That's what I meant. And if anybody gonna correct me, it's gonna be Wiley and nobody else. I'll
Ain't
go on
nobody
mute.
gonna check you, boo. Ain't nobody
I'll
gonna
go
check
on mute.
you.
Go ahead, Rico. This is Rico's moment. Go ahead, Rico.
Yes, and I appreciate that, Deidre. I really do. And shout out to Deidre, one of the originals over here at the Wiley Show, because we all started from over here at the Wiley Show. Yes, me and Wiley can go back and forth and all that stuff like that, but behind the scenes we have talks, and stuff like that. I understand he's a comedian, just like ZT. He's a comedian. He does his show. That's what he does. But in this point, a matter of time, when it's somebody real life, I didn't like when Wiley was in jail. I didn't like when Tracy
That's
was in
right.
jail. Don't nobody don't. It's too much of us black people struggling every day out here. for us to be put in jail. You already know how they'll kill us for any oh, I'm sorry, but they'll offer us for anything out here just because of the tone of our skin. So when people did that, when the person did that, as far as my dog and all that situation concerned, just for clicks and views and cash apps, baby, you can have that. 'Cause that's dirty money. That's the devil work. But we're gonna see how all this is gonna turn back on you now. We're gonna see if you be the big man, the top dog in all this situation. Because like I said, I may be smaller than some of these content creators that are getting numbers now, but baby, I still have support out there. And it was wrong in the first place because it affected my real life. It affected me not going to work yesterday. I missed out on the day's pays of work. I don't know if I even have a job, but I'm about to call them and tell them exactly what happened. But people think that this stuff is funny. When I can lose my housing, I could be on the effing streets for what people is concerned, because that's what they want. They want to see Rico tear down and break down 4 or 5 years ago when I was crying on here peeing in the can. That's what they want. And it's stupid. It's very stupid over a dog. And yes, what if I don't get the dog back? Good gracious. That's what y'all wanted. Y'all got the win on that. Now what? Now what?
Listen, hold your head. Out of every worst situation that happened is going to be the best thing that ever happened. Okay, trust me, you're going to get content. Your page is going to get bigger for this. What happened? All news. A lot of people don't get arrested, they get rescued. You good, you good, you good. You good. Don't worry about it. You're going to get more content, more money. You're going to make, going to grow on your YouTube page. That's what you're going to get out of this. Okay.
Yes, and I want to continue to work like I was, because people kept dogging me out, saying, "Oh, Rico don't work. Rico live on assistance. Rico live on the government." I want to cry right now, but I said, "Okay, fuck that. I'm gonna give me a job," and I did.
Right.
And now
Keep your head
that
up.
might be taken away from me,
It's
Keep
not.
your head up, Rico.
You just
Be
feel like
and
that.
positive.
that hurt.
Be
It hurt.
positive. Keep your head up. Keep being creative. Keep doing your mashups. Focus. Don't give
Rico,
him no shine. Don't
Rico,
clap back at somebody that is beneath you, below you. I don't care. People come on here with tens of thousands of subscribers and you act like that. That is disgusting.
Rico, like I said, out of every bad thing that happened, if you accomplish it with a positive attitude, there are so many outlets that I know about. If you have problems with jobs, because I help young people and people your age every day, there's so many sources in New York City,
And I
baby.
try my best to help myself. And people
Yes,
down me, "Oh, you living off
yes.
the government and stuff like that." So I went to go get me a job. I don't display it here on YouTube because I know how YouTube is. So why
No,
display that?
no. There's so many good services, man. You could get your what the license that you need to work on the construction site. Um Man, I have my daughter run you down all these free services that you can get jobs in New York City. There's to work on construction sites, jobs. Our job corps will find you a job the very same day. You could get your license to carry to be a security guard for free in New York City. They'll pay you while you go into the program. They have a beautiful carpenter program that you could go to right now. I want you to Google it, Rico. They'll pay you to go to the school of carpentry.
I'm about
Google
to
it.
call my job right now. So
Okay,
if
go
people
ahead,
can use
Rico.
that.
Handle
So
your
I just wanted to
business.
show Wiley love because Wiley didn't have to do this for me, nor his producer, the icon, for coming there to see. I was shocked and surprised. So that's the reason why I
Shout out
clicked the
to
link first.
Icon.
So yeah, shout out to
Yes,
Icon and shout out to the Wiley Show. That's the reason why I clicked the link before I called my job. But I'm about to get
Hey
to that
yes.
Rico,
now.
Rico, before
Okay.
you go, hey, I know you don't know me. Can I have just like 30 seconds, y'all? And I gotta get ready for work. God will give you double for your trouble. Everything that they meant for bad, watch. He will turn around and bless you. Okay? He said there's no weapon formed against you. He didn't say it wasn't gonna be formed, but was it gonna prosper? Okay? You just keep your head up, do whatever you got to do to get your dog back, but also from this day forward, be more cautious at how you are online
Yes.
because you know they're watching. And since they are watching, give them a damn good show.
And
Yeah.
Google, it's called
All
the
right.
OSHA license. It's called the OSHA license. Google how can call Bronx Connect and get your free, tell them you want the information for the free OSHA license classes, and then call this carpentry school that one of my babies got into that's going to pay them to be a carpenter. Get this information. You call your job, you don't got it no more. It's going to be for a better reason. Don't let that devil have you depressed. Oh, I lost my job. No. Oh, I'm about to find a better position right now. That's how it's going to go down, Rico.
Absolutely.
And God bless you all. I'm about to call my job now, you guys.
Love
Okay.
you, Rico.
Love you too.
Love you. Thank you. Thank you, Rico. Wiley is showing the nice fine at $500,000. Wait a minute. Let me actually get this is at $500,000. That's what I'm hearing.
I told you.
I don't know how true it is. That's what my sweet saying. Let me see if I can get my producer to.
I can't see the chat. I'm on my phone.
Maybe he's defending
Okay, they said
himself.
$500,000.
Maybe he's defending himself.
Good. That's what he get. And just to let you know, Miss Barbara, when I say I'm with you, I'm with you. You know, want to know why? There was another content creator prior to this situation that was attacking my grandchildren. That person don't even come on YouTube no more. They
Yeah,
got
you
their
said that.
comeuppance. They got their karma. That's enough for me. I don't need to make no call. God is in charge.
No, I was only speaking when when you was very upset what that thing did to you, and you got interrupted. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I seen you giving me beautiful positives. I was just trying to explain to you, like, it took everything in my soul for me not to go straight to hell.
And I'm going to hold your hand and tell you, don't
Right.
even give hell no attention.
Right.
Celebrate. Do the happy dance.
Yeah, you definitely calmed me down. I felt your presence, like when I start talking about blue face. You like, I'm out. I felt it because you knew where my spirit was going.
Well, them people, forget them people. We focused on you. Don't bring nobody else into your bubble. Your bubble was violated. Okay? We all recognize that. Wiley is supporting you. Wiley is letting you get everything you need to say and go forward. This is
Listen,
what I don't like about, wait a minute. This is what I don't like about our people. We'll go 5 steps forward and then 10 steps back. Keep going forward. Don't give the enemy and the energy and the negativity energy. Y'all keep throwing, oh, let me go back and see what they doing. Who cares what they doing? He in jail. Now it's 500,000. Are y'all crazy? He is a bad person. He belonged there. Rico is free. Shout out to the original beef sector.
You know, that's why my Holy Spirit is telling me that AT2 wants to tell me that I can't like really represent how he thinking or feeling. I just was defending my blogger, but I got the message of I'm just feeling some kind of way. I know what my Holy Spirit is giving me. I'm up here representing myself because this man attacked me and my grand. You understand? So just know that, and I'm
We
glad.
understand. We understand. You got that rah-rah. We like that rah-rah.
Yeah,
but we
I'm
won't
glad.
let you go back in the abyss.
No,
We ain't gonna let you do
glad
that.
to see Wiley back. I want to be a part because Wiley was a big dog on these YouTube streets, and Wiley was going. Wiley had 30-something thousand when people had 10,000 subscribers. You understand? When Wiley had more subscribers, when these subscribers had 10,000, so he's going to far past them now. Because I want to be a part of that. I want to be a part of the Prada team, your team. I want to be a part of this with y'all ladies on this panel. Wiley got some good support, and I'm feeling really blessed about Wiley panel. I want to be a part of it to help it grow.
I want to say breaking news. My producer confirmed it that as of right now that Denard's bail is at $500,000.
See?
It is true. It is true. She's emailed me the receipts and stuff like that. It is true. It's $500,000.
You want to defend yourself? You want to think you're gonna play with these judges? First of all, I tried to inform him he was blackballed when he disrespected that judge. That judge went in the chamber. It was over for him. It was over for him. They gonna blackball you, baby. That's it. You want to talk about how you got the right to defend yourself? You already on there as a nut case, disrespecting the law. Baby, you don't want to listen, so you're going to learn the hard
I
way.
feel so much safer as being a citizen of the USA, as being a US veteran, that I don't have to use my skills, and I got to calm Miss Barbara down, y'all, while I've got to keep myself calm, right? And I feel so much safer living in California, knowing this person had my face, my name, and my godson in his sight. We was ready. We got this, Miss Barbara. We don't brag about it. We gonna be about it.
Yes, Lord. And then he had those precious little baby faces. Oh, if he would have had, child, talk about jump out the window. Lord, if I would. Some people you just can't do that to. I don't
He
think
is beneath us. He is beneath us, Miss Barbara. Hold your head up. We up here on the Wiley show. Y'all look, I don't see the chat, but y'all better be liking, subscribing, and loving on our Wiley and our Rico.
And we also have Miss Kimberly on. Miss Kimberly, did you want to say something?
Hey, Wiley, how you doing?
I'm doing all right this morning.
Love you. Love everybody.
Love you.
Oh, that's Miss Kimberly. Praise the Lord.
Love you back.
Yeah. Okay, your boy is out. That's good. Thank God. Did not have issues. I know he's a bad person, but no, and I know what he did to you, Miss. That was wrong what he did, but $500,000, that's a lot of money.
But if you up there let's say for instance being disrespectful to the judge, that means that you have a problem with yourself. So he shouldn't represent himself if he's representing himself. That would be stupid.
And Wiley, I came up here. I don't know if you've been watching the news, but it was an 8.8 earthquake hit Russia, and it's a tsunami that's coming to Hawaii, California, and different parts of the United States. A 10.5 tsunami, a bad tsunami. We talk about all this stuff, but we better start paying attention to what's going on in this real world. Did any of y'all know about this that's on this panel? Do y'all know about this?
Yes, ma'am. That was last night. I posted on my community tab, but you're right. We should pay attention to what's going on. That's more important than the nut.
Yes.
Wow, not in Russia. Wow, because Russia.
Yes, and where you at, Wiley? Are you in California?
Vegas.
No, Vegas.
Vegas? Okay.
He's in Vegas.
Wow, that's just something.
You know what? I'm going to start being that your page gonna blow up to 100,000, right? I'm going to start getting a venue together for I'm a part of the AT2 family. I got to become a part of your member now with the Green Show, and we gonna get it going on.
Yeah, that'll be good.
City, I'm gonna set this up now and give me something to plan and preoccupy my time.
And Wiley, I need your opinion on something. It's a brawl that happened in Chattanooga, I believe, where the white man slapped the black man, and him and his girl got jumped by a whole bunch of black people. I think that he wasn't wrong, because if I'm minding my business and you walk up to me, calling me nigger, coon, all kind of stuff, and then slap me, what I supposed to do? Just stand there and let you do this to me?
Wow.
Now they trying to blame the black people. No.
You guys, I hear you on there. It is true that it's $250,000, and that was the LAX Superior Court, and it's at $250,000. His next court date, this is for Deni, his next court date is August 18, 2025. So, wow. So he's going to be sitting there. He's not going to be out there live. So
it was already, I thought y'all said it was 500,000.
I mean, I'm sorry, $500,000. It look okay. This way, it looked like he have 2 charges, you guys. Because I'm seeing a bail amount for $250,000, and I'm seeing another one for $250,000. So I believe it's 2 charges, you guys. So it's $500,000.
He did something.
His
He
next
really
court
did
date,
something.
you guys, is August 18th, 2025. So I'm reading the documents. I'm sorry.
He is a violent criminal.
And
Violent.
and sometimes God put you in them places so you can calm down, get your mind right, and think about what you done wrong.
Kimberly, I want you to go to my page and see my thing I made on him. My video is called Twitch Beware of This Fickle-Minded Fool. Go find it. Everything he going through, I told him he was going to go through.
Mm-hmm.
And then he my thing is this wouldn't have been a situation if he skipped court. He skipped court. Like, that's the simplest thing. I remember one time in Texas, my lawyer had called me. They said, you got court. I was at work. I said, oh my God, I had hurried up and got out that hall. Told my nurse, can I leave early? I got some problems with my roommate. Hit the highway. I sped to the court, and I got there because I didn't even know I had court. I didn't know. And so, yeah, you can't be skipping court because they will put a warrant out for your arrest.
That's where that extra money come from if he skipped court. Yep.
That's crazy.
That's why they added some more because he skipped court.
That's crazy, you guys.
And think about it. Think about it from the authorities' point of view. You're skipping court. Let me click in on his YouTube channel. Then they see him posting pictures of children and other YouTubers and spitting hate. That don't look right, do it?
No. And you best believe they watching. Those people listen to our phones and everything. You mess around and say you gonna do something to the president or do something to somebody important, they will be knocking on your door. They listen to everything we talk about and say. They listen and watching.
Believe me, Section 8 HUD was at my house so damn quick. They came on a Sunday. This internet, while we was talking that Section 8 shit. They came on a Sunday. Okay, I'm like, oh shit, y'all cute. The rent still.
Yeah, they picked up. They did. They did pick them up at 10:45 p.m. on a Sunday. So yeah, you have to definitely be careful what you're doing because they will definitely pick you up. And yeah, this is another one. YouTube in the case, and he's not getting the sympathy that Rico got because Rico got the sympathy of the public because of the evil stuff that Deni was doing. I mean, he posted all that information about H2 family. He posted stuff about Miss Barbara family. So you can't do that because said something. She said you have to be careful because you never know who.
That's right.
I just wish I could play my own content so y'all could hear.
No, you don't have to play your own content.
No, you can't. You shouldn't. No, because it's against YouTube rules. Even if we're friendly, even if I love my Wiley, the bots might say, "Oh, Wiley's using somebody else's content." You can't do that no more.
Yeah, because when I post a news clip, when I had posted a news clip, it was like, no, it won't be monetized. The video won't be monetized. They let the video stay up. I was like, no, let me hurry up and erase this so I get my green symbol.
Yeah, don't take it personally. This is business. That's all.
Yeah.
God gave us the victory. Let me tell you something. God put that man in jail. You don't understand. 82 family, my family, people was about to go to jail.
That's kind of like doxing, ain't it? Putting people's family and business out.
God saved us.
God set him down.
Yeah. Let me fight this
battle. Yes, he did.
Let me fight this battle for y'all.
And he needs to be set down because somebody could have possibly hurt him.
What?
Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram. Trying to DM me, you can follow me on Instagram, you guys.
Well, Wiley, you right. He definitely need medication, and he definitely manic because when he go off, you can see it in his eyes. His eyes get so big and wide.
When I looked at my old videos, I can see in my facial expression. I said, "Oh my God, I'm manic," and I had to get the help. And I told Deni, I said, "Deni, you have a mental problem." He said, "Oh, I have a mental problem." He started cussing me out, trolling. I said, No, you really do. You're not sleeping. I can tell one thing that you entertaining, but I can tell another thing when you're not sleeping and you just going off on people. And when he started just going off on 82, he started for hours and hours and hours. Then he said, "I'm gonna sue YouTube, their Indian plantation." He was saying all these conspiracies. I said he really need the help.
He gonna sue YouTube, Twitch, and all of them. He gonna sue them all.
Yeah.
You could see how
he was just doing the most.
You could see
he
how
snapped when he got his channel snatched. That's when he snapped.
Yo,
absolutely.
When they get so bad, this man took people down to their soul. You understand what I'm saying? Till they were just speechless. Till they just had to look in the camera and say, "I'm holding on, y'all."
Well, I knew he was off with that entry, baby Dookie boys, whatever. I knew someone right then. That entry he had on his channel, baby Dookie boy, baby Dookie. I don't like what is this?
You know what the idea of that is? He called himself playing that so nobody else can play his content. But that's all he do all day is play other people's content. He not okay.
Oh, that's why he play that? Oh, okay. I didn't understand.
Yeah, he strikes. So he'll copyright. I took a picture of one of his things. He might, when he get out, strike my channel because I've used it. I don't know if I'm not allowed to use this picture, but I certainly just, have my computer snapshotted off of his content. So I don't even know if that against the violations. I don't know. All I know, that man better leave me alone.
I would stay away from him. He's getting his comeuppance. We can't tell God how to punish. We just have to sit back and, how my mama taught me, be still and let God work.
That's right.
Because baby, we would have got ourselves in trouble for no reason at all when God is handling everything. Because if God gonna send the right little behind whooping for him, like nobody to take him out, but he gotta be humble.
Yeah, but I want everybody to start getting their stuff ready, their perishable foods and water, get everything you need to stock up on and put it in your houses.
Oh yeah, for the
absolutely. Absolutely. It was really good having everybody on, and for people that's just joining in for the Beachside stuff, Rico is free. He is a free man. He did come on the show. Shout out to the producer, Icon, for being boots on the ground there to make sure Rico get his things, get him the Uber and stuff. That was a blessing. So yes, we definitely just so keep Rico in your prayers in this whole entire situation. This is it. The YouTube community, the OGs, they right behind Rico to make sure that he was good. He was only in jail for just a day. What did it say? Almost a day? Less than a day? Because he was arrested. Oh no, it was one day. He was in there for about a day. And he was able to get the
That was good he got out because some black men don't deserve to be in jail like that, and some of them do, like the other one.
Exactly.
Make sure Rico calls Bronx Network. Bronx Network. Tell them it's where the courthouse is on 161st Street. And they will give a free Ocean's license, a free security license, a job. They got it going on. If you want to go back to school, we could go back to school. Everything is going on here. You get the voucher also. If he having problems paying his rent, they'll give him a voucher also. Not a Section 8 one. They got FEPS and other vouchers. They got vouchers that they'll put him in.
And what was the name of that program again, Ms. Barbara?
It's Bronx Network. It's on 161st Street where the court is. Tell them it's where the courthouse is, right next to the Bronx Network. He could get the free security license. He could get the OSHA license. And then he could go to college. They'll give him money to go to school. And they also give you a voucher if you don't have a voucher. That's what I'm telling y'all. Y'all homeless.
Yeah, also, Ms. Barbara, the answer to the chest, he said, but one day in jail can traumatize you for a lifetime. Yeah, it can. Absolutely. One day.
You can lose your life. You can lose your life.
Yeah, because I talked about, let's be clear. Let's go down the list. Sandra Bland, she was behind bars, lost her life, and many people said it was because of the police fault. It was another incident in New York City. A woman was behind bars. She lost her life. And I believe it's a lawsuit that's going with Ben Crump is representing the family. So, yes, you definitely can be traumatized with 1 day in jail. Absolutely.
I'm not even going to court.
Because when I was in jail for 3 months, I'm like, oh, you can't leave with freedom. I was like, I had to go through that and going through therapy and stuff like that. But it was a helpful moment for me because I needed a break. I needed sleep. I needed rest. And in the jail, they actually had like a therapist come. We would do group therapy and all of that. And then when I got out, they was like, you can still do therapy. Somebody found me a program where I can get my therapy for free, where I can get my meds for free, where I can see my psych doctor for free. And so so it was so I won't have to return back to jail. But the jail in Vegas, and shout out to the sheriff out here that's over. They really have programs if you're really going through behind bars, and they also give you resources. Like my attorney gave me resources to go to help you get the resources as well. So it's no excuse if you going through mentally. It's programs out there. You just have to comply with those programs. So I said every single day, take the medicine. And that's what I do every single day. That's why I don't do the lives over like 8-hour, 9-hour lives, like not sleeping, doing 24 hours lives. That's not healthy because bipolar people, just like Uncle Tim said, they don't like to sleep like that. We have problems with sleeping, and that's why the medication help to help you sleep. Because I slept real good last night, and I had to wake up because Icon was there. I'm like, dang, when you there already? I forgot we're not on the same time zone. Because I'm like, it wasn't even like 8 o'clock where I'm at. And I'm like, you already at the courthouse. So, but we on a different time zone. So VS is correct. Yes, it can traumatize you. 1 day in jail can. And people have stories about that. They said about it on YouTube about their experience in jail, how nasty it was. Even that couple, Deidre, what was that white couple that Trump pardoned? Those reality stars?
The Christies.
The Christies.
Yes.
The wife looked different. It looked like she been traumatized a little bit.
And not him. He was right where he wanted to be.
Yeah, not him. But the wife was really traumatized about the whole situation.
He was traumatized a bit.
Mr. Christie, I see the joke you're trying to make, but I got to give it to Mr. Christie. He sure came out and talked about the bad treatment of people that was receiving that wasn't his color. He said, look, I got treated a little bit better, but the people that wasn't my color.
Yeah, because he said he was eating Chick-fil-A and all kind of good stuff up in there.
Oh yeah, because they give you like they have all type of stuff in them type. And he was in a federal, so they be having all type of good food where you can get it. You can get anything pretty much behind bars. Peen too. So that's
Wiley, I'm glad you stood by Rico because I don't think he abused the dog like that. But animal cruelty, they don't play about that kind of stuff. But guess what? The Bible says, don't treat an animal as a human. Why are y'all like? I can see if you mutilated or killed any type of animal torture, but you can't be locking people up about no animal. When the Bible said, don't treat an animal as a human. They treat animals better than they do humans, and that's why God said, don't treat animal as a human.
He got to get that off his record because if they do a background check, he won't get no jobs.
Oh man.
Yeah,
I know. Listen. When I was listening to the VS thing, when she said she was trying to, let me come on camera a little bit for y'all can see me. When she said she was trying to get Uber and anything that, I tried to do Uber and stuff like that. Baby, once they saw my record, they said no. No, you get no response. And then when you call them, they said, well, you didn't pass the background check. I said, well, you know what, forget it. Let me just go ahead and go on YouTube and stuff like that. And I still apply for jobs every single day on Indeed, applying. But
you're not eligible for assistance like SSI?
Yeah, because you could get, Wally, you could get that.
Yeah, what happened, Wally?
With that, is just pray because they've been denying it, and I've been applying for that since the pandemic.
Oh, and guess what? When you get it, they're gonna owe you a lot of bike pay.
Yeah, so I was like,
Wally, at this point, you have to reapply, and you have to let them know about the library incident, the latest incident, and the medication. Be very truthful with them because you're supposed to be getting disability.
Disability, yes. Because I get disability because I have lupus and I can't really work.
Your housing is not supposed to be so stressful for you. Did they give you a housing counselor?
They did. I do have a counselor. I do have a case manager and all of that. It's everything is the waiting list, and the waiting list is long.
I ain't talk about no waiting. Let me ask you this: the mental health care that you go to, they are not trying to give you letters for SSI.
They did give me some information because right now I'm not gonna get into all the different publicly, but they did give me some information. But I was like, one of my producers, like, you have YouTube too. Like, don't forget about that to let people know, because I was like, I need the money for my phone so I can be calling people. And so one of my producers, hold on, Miss Barbara. So one of my producers, like, they do free phones and stuff like that. Then one of my producers said, here you go for your phone bill. She had helped me out with that. Then with the laptop, I said I really need a laptop because I thought one of my insurance that you get a free laptop. They was like, no, you have some type of insurance that don't do the free laptop. So yeah, then I was at one mental health place. They was like, your insurance don't cover you to speak to our case managers. So I had to go somewhere else. So with anything, when you going through some situation, you have to do a lot of calling. You have to do.
It's a lot of investigative. You have to boots on the ground. You got to sign paperwork. You got to get in line. It takes time.
Yes, it do. Yes, honey.
Federal is all over USA. Okay, federal is federal. Once you call the latest incident that happened at Walmart, Wiley, if they don't give you you could sue them. Trust me.
Yeah, you can get disability, Wiley.
Yeah, like it's like everything is a way to get. It's like I think next month will be 1 year for the Walmart. Because a lot of times, it's like, oh, it'll be like next month will be 1 year. I was like, oh my God, time moved by so fast. Because I remember when I got out, I was like, man, like, forget it. Just let me go to prison. I'm like, and then people's like, no, rebuke that idea. I was on the phone with Leo the Lioness and then J Don. She had came through, came on the live. It was just a blessing. And then I was like, I'm listening to the subscribers. Don't rush to come back. So I was like, because one of the subscribers did write me a letter behind bars, and then one of my other subscribers did send me a birthday card when I was behind bars. She was like, no, just be patient. You will get back on your feet. Everything you lost, you would get it back 100-fold. And I believe that. But you just have to be patient. I can't rush it. You have to be patient. I've noticed that some homeless people that I did witness, they was like mean and nasty, cussing out the case manager, cussing out the security. I'm like, you can't do that because you have to be nice, because people don't have to do nothing for you.
Don't have to do nothing.
Right? And you have to be patient. You have
to show grace. You have to show grace.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Even with my subscribers, many people have reached out. It was one lady that reached out and she said, apply to this program. So I applied to do the waiting list. I was like, okay, I applied for that. So you have to be very patient and really, like Deidre said, you have to do your own research. So that's able to get into the place that I'm at now for a couple of months because I just did my research. It just so happened I told the people I'm homeless, I need assistance, and just the blessings may keep coming. And then plus I have thousands of people that watch me on YouTube that send resources over. It was a lady today just sent a cash app over as well, because you have to pay for a lot of stuff. Like it was just crazy of the things that we have to do. So, but Lord is going to bless. And I even said for Rico, I said, somebody prayed for me, so I'm going to return the favor and pray for you. And even if we read each other, like that's our relationship. Yeah. But when it gets serious and it be something we do it, like even VS. When I went to jail, she didn't talk about the Walmarts as well, or drag me and dog me and make videos. But there was a lot of YouTubers, even tonight, that was dragging the library situation, the Walmart situation.
Let me tell you something, Wiley. Let me tell you something, Wiley. After we met you last year, which was a pleasure, when you, my Couture Bay, and my AT2 fell out, I didn't make one peep. I didn't make one video. I did not go in that space. I love each and every one of you. I'm proud of each and every one of you. We are co-content creators. I don't listen to anybody that says anything negative to me because you've already announced you want to be negative. So guess what? You be negative. I'm going to be positive. And look where we are today, supporting you. Are y'all trying to tell me I was supposed to throw Wiley away because Wiley had an episode? I'm a double down. I'm a 10 toes down. I'm a double down, and I'm going to be his friend for life. F YouTube. It has nothing to do with YouTube. I met this man in real life. Wiley is what you pour into him. Now he got grace from us. Look at what he's doing for Rico. That is a
Mm-hmm.
direct,
And that's
that
why
is
you gotta be clear.
evidence that it
Yeah.
works. And I love you, Wiley. I love you, ladies. I'm gonna get down now, but
Don't get
I'm
down,
so
Kimberly.
proud of.
Stay up.
I'm so proud of you. I got somewhere to go, Miss Barbara, but I'm so
Yes.
proud of you, Wiley, right now. Shout out to the producers. Shout out
Yes.
to everybody. And I'm not trying to put no hate on newness and what y'all doing now, but I'll be doggone if you try to disrespect us and where we came from and how we grew. Okay? Love y'all. Talk to
Love
y'all
you.
Love
later.
Yeah,
you.
love
Love
you.
you
Love you.
more.
Bye.
And Wiley, look at it. Wiley, let me tell you something. When these people are now in the 60s, but they was in 10,000 while you was at 30 something thousand. You understand what I'm saying? So now that you back, you gonna fall past everybody. Watch. Keep up the good work, Wiley. You're going to have it going on. Let's get some shows going on, some topics. Everybody want to help you. I want to be a part of this.
Yes, and you know we're gonna do our celebrity gossip in the next video because we got a lot of
Yes, let's do this.
Yeah, we're gonna do. I'm gonna see the link to the other video that we're gonna do because I know the B sector people want to hear about the B sector stuff. We're going to that, and I definitely see y'all in the chat here. People have said, "What they believe me anymore." I just stand. I don't stand for any animal cruelty. That's what Daily Dose of Jazz said. So people have their thoughts, and like I told Rico, anything that you do on YouTube, that it's gonna live on forever.
Get the dog back.
Yes, it is.
He's gonna get his dog back.
It's hard to erase that stuff once you put it on there.
Once it's out there, and you just have to be the change. I'm like, you ain't gonna have to like rush and like.
You sounded nice today and calm.
Yeah, a lot of
He was nice and calm.
You know, when I had got out, baby, when I tell you I was a different person, it taught me a lesson. I mean, it humbled me quickly.
Ooh.
It humbled me quickly because I'm like, that was a serious moment and experience.
Yeah, because I was in there in your chat. Please stop, Wiley. Please stop. Go home, Wiley. Stop this. And then you would do something, and I would put it in the thing. You'd be like, Trump. I'm like, oh Lord, Wiley, please go home.
Yes, God was on your side because I thought we was going to see an assassination.
Yeah, I was praying. I was like, please don't let them, man.
Yes, and y'all, and the prayers of the saints work. When you pray, I mean, it works. I mean, it's just truly a blessing because I kept using the word, I'm homeless. They said, no, you just don't have residency because you do have a roof over your head. Because when you see homeless, they say living on the street, living in a car. I just don't have my own residency, like a lease.
You got a roof over your head for now. Yeah, that's the least count.
Yeah, absolutely. And I thank God for that. I was like, absolutely. Because, you know, I see a lot of homeless people on the street, and I was like, you know, thank God I'm not like that. And now I understand what the old saints would say. Thank God over the little things.
Yeah.
Over the little things.
So them people over in the other country, they starving to death. Little kids look like bones. It's sad, man. They starving to death.
When y'all was over here saying, Barbara, go to the pawn shop and all, I'm like, what the hell are they talking about? Go to the pawn shop. I ain't never been homeless because of no non-payment of rent. People are not homeless because they don't pay their rent. People are homeless because there are no damn apartments to rent and you can't get them. You can't get these people to rent apartments to you because they are gentrifying communities.
Yeah, and they too damn expensive.
You come up here to New York, they give you a voucher. You in the Italian neighborhood. You're not getting an apartment. When I'm gonna be the last black, I'm gonna be the only black American in my radius when I leave this area right here. I'm gonna be the only black American.
They have a lot of that up in New York, but where I live in Florida, we don't play that. You ain't finna separate.
They play it. They got y'all sectioned off in Florida. Trust that.
Yeah, it's certain, but not like up in New York though. I live here. I live in Tampa, Florida. I was born here. And I have lived in Newark, New Jersey before as a kid. Down here, they don't too much let you do all that kind of stuff. We don't. The black folks here don't tolerate that.
So it's not really segregated like that.
No, because we don't tolerate it here.
Oh yeah, let me tell you something. Anybody that got that housing preservation development money, it don't have to be. It's automatically sectioned off. You don't got the 6,000 to live in that complex, or you don't got the money to buy that condo. That's how
Because
they.
where I live now is in a white area. I stay in Wesley Chapel, and this is predominantly white people.
Right. And trust me, they're not going to let no pickaninnies from New York come up there and get in that predominantly a neighborhood. Trust that.
But they don't mess with the black folks. They don't bother with us.
Yeah, they probably the last. You probably the last black they let in that neighborhood, because people.
No, it's a lot of us. We just taking over. We just taking over neighborhoods down here. That's what we doing.
I'm glad to know that people are black and proud, because I can't stand these people in New York. I really can't. They don't stick together.
Y'all need to do the same thing up there as black people. No, y'all ain't finna do this here. No, we went through enough.
Sold us out. Our politicians sold us out. That's who sold us out. Our politicians. The Harlem State Building is empty. There's no more black politicians in there. Congressman Charles Rangels was the last one in there, because when I came back 14 years ago, I had to get him to save my Section 8 voucher, because they was lining up people like the Squid Games taking people vouchers. And then I exposed Bronx, New York Section 8 office, because they was taking advantage of people on disability, taking their vouchers like cookies. That's why I exposed this mayor, things he was doing. Child, they was trying to eat me up alive, but they had to let me go.
I'm disabled, and guess what? I don't get Section 8. I get disability because I have lupus, and some days I can barely get out the bed. But I don't deal with that Section 8 stuff because I can't move where I want, when I want, and they got all these stipulations over it. So I just pay. My rent is $1,800 a month. That's how much I pay for rent.
I get what I worked for. Social Security disability is two different ones. The SSI,
yeah, that's what I get too.
I get the Social Security
that too.
Disability. And with rent being $5,000, I feel sorry for whoever don't have Section 8. You understand? And as far as I could take my Section 8 voucher and take it to certain parts, and they'll pay my mortgage with that voucher. You understand? A lot of people have
down here, Section 8 ain't paying no mortgages. You ain't buying no house and getting no mortgages paid on their Section 8 money. Not down here in the South. If you get Section 8, they'll pay the rent at a house, but they ain't finna pay no mortgage like you buying it. Oh,
well, no, sir. Section 8, so you don't know the rules. Trust me.
I do know the rules because I have a couple of family members that's on it.
And tell them to look into the home ownership program with Section 8.
Oh, okay.
Especially in Florida. Like in New York, they're not doing it. You can only be a slave in New York.
Yeah, I have two of my sisters that's on that.
And certain vouchers in New York. But when I was upstate New York, everybody converted it, and now they have the Section 8 paying their mortgages, because that's what I'm doing anyway. My voucher is paying my landlord mortgage that don't have nothing.
Unforgivable?
Unforgivable. Okay. I know that I'm happy, Wiley, that you're out of jail and that you getting the help that you need. But I gotta say, one thing that was funny to me about the Walmart thing is when you walked up to that black lady in that wheelchair.
Yeah, that was funny.
And that lady,
yes, it was.
Said,
yes, it was so funny.
She said, yeah.
It was so funny.
That lady looked like she was gonna beat your ass. She wanted all of it. Wiley, it was. I'm sorry. You said you can't walk.
Wiley took accountability. That's the beautiful part about it.
But there's humor in everything.
Yeah.
Can't nobody tell me God it does not have a sense of humor.
Yes, he do. Yes, he do.
I mean, and Wiley, everybody was in the chat. What's going on? Oh my God. And I can even tell you one content creator that kept a track on you and you didn't even know she did.
Who was that? You?
I'll send it to you in your inbox.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because I know
Yeah.
a lot of
you would
others. I
not,
just
but
saw
she was
white
so
lady was
upset.
And
wow.
Wiley, I wanted to get your comment on what you think about these white only towns they're trying to build.
I mean, we
Build
do.
them.
I think you should. I think we should be some black only towns too. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yeah, but
Yes.
At one
guess
point,
what? Every time we try to have our towns, they come burn
exactly.
them down. They come
Yes.
burn them down.
Every time. But
But
not
that's why we
now.
need to
But
let them
now we
build
should
in.
do it more now because now we have more freedom. We have more people in college now. I think we should do it. I don't see
Yeah.
a problem with it. I don't see a problem because I feel like
Me neither.
if you don't want to be around no black people, okay, have your own town. But I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
black people,
exactly.
yeah.
Our mistake was being segregated.
Because
We
wasn't
should
it was a, in the, I'm sorry, Miss Barbara, in the South, with Emmett Till mother, she went to a black only town where it was a doctor that had money and he helped build a town in some parts of Mississippi and they helped her keep her safe instead of her being in all the racist parts. So they was doing this. So I think we should do more of it now because we got social media. Black people was making more money now collectively than they was back in the day. So I think we need more of that.
Yeah, it was good. The Target boycott was excellent. Now we really need to really see. We got so many people without color, like my Indian landlord that's trying to act like he Black American, getting our benefits. That's how they got this war. We need to
Okay.
really buy black for real. Who's the real? Like buy black for real. That's it.
Yeah, so I think it would be great because, and let's not act like they don't have like technically white only towns. Remember they say the sundown don't go down on the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Them
Mm-hmm.
towns still kind of exist in America. So let's
Yes,
not act
they
like they don't
do.
exist. But don't get mad if black people do, because I would love to see more predominantly towns of black people where they have a school that's productive, a hospital, and a police station, a farmland. I would love to, because we don't have
Now
that.
you
We
know we
have
got one black town,
okay,
Atlanta City, that's predominantly black.
okay, I would love that.
Because Harlem
Yeah.
is going. What about Omar? Come on, Wiley, give me the tough answers about Omar.
I mean, Dr. Umar, he had been. Well, I watched it live last night. That man was live for hours talking about Dr. Umar. But what he said was Dr. Umar stole over $1 million. That he raised over $1 million, and now the money is pretty much gone. Miss Pizarro shared you out, Wiley. Oh, thank you, Miss Pizarro. Thank you for the love.
Yeah, for that school, so-called school he was supposed to open that he never did.
They froze.
I knew when I first seen that man, I said he's a con artist. One time, the first time I watched him, I said I ain't sending him a quarter for no school. He's a con artist.
Yeah, he's definitely a con artist. They said, "How do you feel about the boycott African business?" I don't feel like we should boycott African business. No, absolutely not. But I feel like if you're getting bad treatment, you should go back to business. That's any
We
business.
should boycott those daggone African businesses. Yes.
I'm not.
Yes,
I'm not even boycotting. I'm not even boycotting Target.
And let me tell you something. These Black American women need to know that them African women don't have the same texture of hair. They don't have our same DNA, and all they be in our hair is ripping it out.
Let me tell you something, Miss Barbara. I had just got my hair plaited for $220. Don't you know those plaits were sliding out my head like a week later? I done paid you $220. I was pissed off. Guess what I did today? I went and bought my hair, the stuff you do it with, and I'm gonna plait my own hair. I'm not giving them another $200 and some.
No, you let a Black American do your hair, okay? You let a Black.
And it's also, Miss Barbara, have y'all heard about that shop that's 24 hours that braid people have 24 hours?
Yeah.
Did you hear about that? And she's African.
Yo, I seen some incidents in New York City where these
that happened in New York City, Miss Barbara.
Baby, let me tell you something, sweetheart. How my son to testify to this? Darling, come testify to this. We best friends now. This my African people up there did my son here messed up. I said, give my son his money back. I said, give my son his money back. She tried to give me 3 words. I said, baby, your whole shop will be tore up. I said, your whole shop. What? Y'all here? Do we play?
Boy, I know God has changed me, y'all. I'm telling you, because I would have went in that shop and tore up everything in there.
I done came a long ways. Thank you,
Let me
Lord.
tell you something. I'm the only Black American in this immigrant town in my community. I'm the only Black American left standing. I got these immigrants in check when I walk across the street. Across the street. When I get on my manic shit, when I'm on my manic, my old landlord, we was having problems. I came outside, she went across the street. Yeah, on your own property, you gonna walk across the street, bitch. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. But I'm here running drug dealers, police, everybody. They gotta come, the police gotta come check on me every often. Yup, they gotta knock on my door and check on me every often.
Well, I don't want them knocking on the door checking on me. I'm good.
Me too. I'm good.
Miss Barbara, let me say this. Send me the elders of the church. Send me an apostle. Send me a prophet. But don't send the cops. Lord, I'm good with
Please
cops.
don't. I don't do cops.
No.
Yeah. Send me the preacher man. Send me the missionary.
I don't mess with them. A cop shot my brother dead, and he ain't have no weapon. My brother got killed by a cop for nothing.
Well, that's what they do. Maybe they.
And then also, can I say this to Cheesecake to your comment? We are all Black, and we need to be more unified. I would love to see more of that. But there is a section in the Black community feel like, well, I'm a FBA and all of that, but we need to be more unified because at the end of the day, when it comes to this, when it comes to like, go ahead. I'm sorry, Mr.
Guess what, Wiley? We didn't start it though. Us, the Black people, that's Black Americans, we love everybody. It's the African Americans that they don't like us.
Right. And then you have to understand, I remember I was working at a job, and this man said that they will show so much bad stuff about Black people in America that it was embedded in them not to be around us.
Exactly.
But then he changed his mind. He started to change his mind when he saw how everybody wasn't like that. They wasn't in gangs. Exactly. Africa was like, well, you cool. You ain't in no gang. I said, no, sir. I grew up in a bad predominantly area, but I'm not in that lifestyle. So, but a lot of, because of what America painted, just like America now, they painted a bad story about Africa that is poor, that is corrupt.
And that's a lie.
It's a president, and correct me if I'm wrong, y'all can post this, whoever know the area. It's a new president in Africa. He had kicked out France, the army base in France.
That's true.
He have a tomato factory for the members of that, for the members, the citizens of that country. So they are doing some good stuff in Africa, but it's corruption in America. But he
changing all the France names that's on their streets in Africa. He changing all that.
No, y'all got to give me 1 second because I have friends that own restaurants and lounges. I'm telling you for a fact what I know. These immigrants are taught in their country that a Black American person is a piece of garbage. And I'm not telling y'all that. I'm telling y'all the absolute God honest truth. They teach their children. I have children. These little African children taught my daughters how to do stock when they was in high school, and they confessed that their parents taught them Black Americans were garbage. I seen a statement on here, Americans and African Americans are the same. That's a lie. They only want our civil rights and what America has to offer for us. They don't even want us in their country. I'm telling you the truth.
You telling the truth, Miss Barbara.
It is. That's all. Just want y'all to
definitely.
Know. They don't care
nothing about us. So we're gonna bring
our men with money. That's
absolutely.
It.
So we're gonna bring this show to a close. We're not gonna be here all day because we got to come back and do some other topics and stuff. But this has been a good conversation. I think we need to talk more about that. About immigrants that's coming to this country and looking at Black people in America with the side eye. Even the Hispanic community now they're waking up about the bad treatment, because Black folks, we have always been sounding the alarm about the treatment with cops coming at Blacks and deleting Blacks innocently without a weapon and doing all type of crazy stuff to us. It was an incident where a young Black brother was in his car and the police punched him in the head, and he punched
the car one guy.
the
Yeah, he punched
glass,
the car window out. Yeah, I
and
seen
then
that.
punched the man in his face.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When the immigrant could get an apartment across the street and I can't, because this whole area is just Indian. No black American could get an apartment where I'm at.
What they do, they come in neighborhoods
That wasn't
and buy things and only rent to their people
That's
and
it.
push us out.
They take over our communities. That's it. But now that Trump been doing what he been doing, the communities, people,
Absolutely. Like this been great. This have been a good live. We're gonna close it out. I'm gonna come back live. If you want it, right, it's gonna be hot topics. We have a lot of hot topics. I gotta do the thumb. Probably gotta help me with the stuff. So
are you gonna talk about how baby mama is dating that rich man Sanders that had that cancer?
Yeah, we talked about that yesterday, but we'll talk about it again. If you need the notification, I can text you the link, and you can just text me notifications, and then I text you the link. And then if you don't want me to text you no more, you say stop texting me, and I'll remove you from the list. You can text me at 702-355-9581, 702-355-9581, and I will send you the link for those that are not getting their notifications. So we'll be back live again. Thank you all so very much. Thank you to Miss Kimberly. Love you. Thank you to Ms.
Love y'all.
Love you. And we'll be back again and get into some topics.
And Miss Kimberly, go look at my video. I want y'all to go look at my video I made about I'm not cloud chasing. Please go look at
we already know that. I done seen his work, honey.
Yes.
He is definitely manic and he need to be medicated.
No, absolutely. But I want you to see the prediction, the prophecy, how God gave me my victory.
Oh,
I made that 2 weeks ago. I made that video 2 weeks ago. It says, with Twitch, beware of this fickle-minded fool. So go look at it. Wiley, please, you look at it because I
will.
Yeah, I'm gonna go take a look at that.
All right.
Yeah, thank you, Miss Barbara.
All right, y'all.
I'm doing my closing out. Little black girl, you beautiful. Little black girl, you enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first. If you want to contribute to the show, Wiley Show 1990. Contribute. Thank you to those that send the cash up today. God bless you. And you can share and subscribe. We'll see you on the next live. Peace.
All right. Peace out.